And welcome back, guys. So this is going to be the first ever episode of our new podcast series. You have three co-hosts. You have me, Mr. Rattle Pokemon himself, and Cooltrainerryan. Cooltrainerryan, being fashionably late as always, is a little bit behind. But I think this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. I think we are definitely trying something a little bit different. I hope you guys all enjoy it. There's so many topics to talk about for Pokemon or just trading cards in general or the hobby in general that lives like this are super beneficial for everybody. And to be able to get people not only with very similar thoughts, but also, relatively different thoughts like myself, Rattle, Ryan, while from the outside looking in, we may all seem very similar. We still have very different thoughts on the hobby. But just because this is the first episode, if you guys don't know who these two are, if you don't know who I am, there's plenty of videos on my channel, plenty of videos on Rattle's, Ryan's. You go back, you could probably learn a lot about us very quickly. There's a link for both Rattle's links in the description and Ryan's. But with that said, Rattle, how's it going? Good to see you back on the channel.
Going good. I think we still have some people coming in here. We have, there they are. The gang is here.
Yeah, the gang.
Doing good. Glad we could make something like this work.
Yeah, and for anybody who's joining from your
Rattle sucks, but we're here.
Anybody who's joining from your premiere, just so you guys know, this is actually a live video. So if you have any questions for myself, or if you have any questions for Rattle, or when Cooltrainerryan eventually shows up, he's probably busy, stocking up on his apple juice right now. But if you guys have any questions for us, put it down in the chat. We'll do our best to answer it, but this should be a lot of fun. But so what have you been up to? So first off, before we started recording, you talked about finding a toilet. I know you've been doing some crappy Pokemon card openings, but can we get a little bit of the behind the scenes for some of your shorts coming up?
Yeah, so I mentioned this to you earlier. I found a toilet on the side of the road. And so I was in a little bit of a bind recently because I was under the impression that I was going to get some of the extra kits, extra like build a metal kits from a pre-release from the LGS that I went to. There were no extras, which is awesome because there was a ton of people playing at the pre-release. And, I'm not going to take pre-release kits from people that are looking to play in the tournament because it was fun. I think it's a great thing that everyone should try out at some point or another.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, so I was in a bind. So I'm like scrambling around. I'm looking at what extra packs I have laying around the house. So yesterday's crappy Pokemon opening, for those who tune into those every morning, was just at my desk. And I explained that I had to pee my pants because I couldn't find a toilet to open my Pokemon cards. But driving down the road, happened to come across a natural toilet. It was a big garbage pickup of sorts. So someone had a broken toilet out by the side of the road. And so I took a TV table, a microphone stand, and some elastics and hooked up my phone on the side of the road. The owners of the house came out and were like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just like recording some YouTube videos here, some YouTube videos here," and they're like, "Well, you can take the toilet if you want." And I was like, "No, I'm okay. I just want to record." And I had people driving by that were probably just like, "What is going on?" Absolute ridiculousness.
But shout out to Blasty and shout out to Flores Lava. Appreciate both you guys being in here. Appreciate the super chats. But yeah, dude. So let me ask you, your last video, you had the video pretty much exposed in the first edition stamps. And as sad it is to say, like, he's not the only person to have ever created first edition stamps, but it looks like he might be one of the most successful people from some of your videos.
Well, I don't think it's ever popped up all that often. And then I think the problem recently, I think, is the fact that the grading companies are spending even less time actually looking at the cards.
Look at that handsome devil just joined the chat.
Which one's that?
Oh boy.
fucking god. Oh god, I'm a mess. Sorry. I'm here. Did we
You're
start
good.
yet? We go live
Yeah.
yet?
Yeah, we're already live. Don't
Are we
worry.
already live? You said 9 o'clock, bro. It's 8:59.
That's all right.
Yeah, we're fine.
All right.
Pre-game.
That's
Don't
not
worry,
We
Ryan.
had
We
to,
just
we had
have
to
a
stretch it out.
we got 113 people in
My-
the chat. Just saw your floor.
What is this opening? You have a broom to sweep up your Pokemon?
Yes, bro.
garbage?
Obviously. Hold on.
A specialist by a
Oh, fucking Christ, goddamn! I'm a
You,
mess.
you can get a garbage can. That works too.
Yeah, I have a garbage can. Obviously, I have a garbage can.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a mess. Okay, I'm here. Okay.
So, we
So,
were just
Ryan, I don't
talking
know if
about
you-
how I stop at the side of the road for my crappy Pokemon openings because there was a toilet that was put out for like big garbage removal.
Oh, yeah.
So I made some shorts on the side of the road. Embarrassed myself in front of many passerbys.
So Ryan, I don't know. Yeah, I want to ask you because you've been in the hobby for a while. You've seen so much stuff. I mean, you did accidentally purchase Rev, his famous fake Neo box. But with that said, a lot of Rattle's videos lately has been exposing fake first edition stamps. Have you ever come across any fake first edition stamps?
I feel like I've seen some on eBay back in the day. Some back in the day I've seen, but I've never purchased any because, like, my friend Nathan Scratch Desk that has a bunch of those cards that like were printed on both the same side
Yep.
that you
yeah.
saw on Pawn Stars.
Yeah. Like the
Yeah,
Ghastly they had.
Yes,
on.
yes, he's
came
got
from
tons
a-
of them. Yeah, he taught me
from-
everything I know. So like he taught me how to spot like fake first edition cards. And I remember him sending me some that were on eBay, but I've never purchased any. And I did not source that fake Neo Genesis box.
Come on, this is how rumors get
Are
spread.
you
Can't
sure?
we just?
I'm positive Nick told me to buy it from him, and I bought it.
No, but no. What about those first edition stamps? So Rattle, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really understand how so many of those made it through grading either.
No, because you can see them from across the room. If you
Yeah.
look, especially base set, you should, anyone that's collected and that knows and has looked at Pokemon cards for years should know exactly what the first edition base stamp should look like and where it should be on the
Yeah,
card.
it's supposed to be
And these are- these are-
parallel.
They're almost never smudged, and they're always exactly in the right spot. Like they're painfully consistent.
And even if they are faded, even like the ghost stamps are consistent.
Yeah,
being
he was
ghost
faking
stamps.
those too.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was faking thin stamp non-hollows, which were supposed to be super duper rare.
Yeah,
And then he was
well,
also faking gray stamps,
that's crazy.
mostly on like red cheek Pikachus. So there's, if you have a red cheek Pikachu, you probably want to check it if you bought it recently.
No, I don't know. I got to go back through some of my sales and see if I sold them anything. 'Cause I sold a lot of, more
Mhm.
bulkier shadowless cards in the past, but I mean, I don't know who I sold them to.
Mhm. I've seen every example that I've seen that he stamped. Like some are better than others, but every single one is, even with the naked eye, you can tell that it's wrong. Because you can't replicate it. And then with magnification, which the grading companies should be using, there's no way anyone can make a fake stamp. There's like the ink itself has a certain gloss and a certain way to it. Especially if you're using
Yeah.
magnification and you're using software to measure all the components of it.
Yeah,
You can't
especially
fake
like
it.
30x mag,
Yeah.
you're gonna see that,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
You're gonna see it
going
within
to.
the ink.
No, with these you can see it across the room.
Yeah.
Some of them were so bad. There was a Mewtwo that I showed in last week's video that it looked like someone drew it on there with like a Sharpie.
It's crazy. I just can't understand how this stuff like freaking squeaks through. Especially
It's grading companies, 30 seconds and done.
I mean,
Dude,
PSA right now is dealing with a lot of fake MetaZoo cards. Couldn't have predicted that.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure Ryan has talked about fake MetaZoo cards. For anybody who's just tuning in now and hasn't watched any of the previous lives, Ryan has been preaching since day one that all these fake MetaZoo cards are going to hit the market because tell them where they all come from, Ryan.
China.
Yeah, China. That's it. They're all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's not only that. I think there was something. I had someone send me some information on it, and I'm not a MetaZoo expert, so I'm not like going to spend too much time on it when there's more important issues within Pokemon. But they uploaded a lot of like the high res like files and stuff like that for the initial cards, so it made it easier for people to actually print fakes. Like I've seen fakes where the creator of MetaZoo signed the fake card.
Oh,
Okay.
that's painful.
Well, they're all
Like,
it's manufactured from Alibaba, so like you could just
Yeah.
get people.
but
it's
no,
not,
these fakes weren't even like Alibaba like actual fakes. They weren't even like real fakes. They were fakes that were made by some guy that just decided to make them, like some criminal that was making fake cards. Like he has a criminal record, everything else.
It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
So let's get into one of the one of the first topics of today's video. So I want to know, do you guys think now is a good time to start getting back into the Pokemon? And, especially when it comes to more of the vintage cards or even modern cards with prices dropping across the board. And it's not just through Pokemon, it's pretty much all trading cards in general. We're seeing a little dip in the market. I'd say some areas it's a lot stronger than others. Some areas are actually still performing relatively strong. But do you think right now we're going to start seeing a lot of buying opportunities, or do you still think it's a little too early for the really good buying opportunities? Are you expecting stuff to retrace a little bit further?
I'm expecting a lot of it to be further. I guess just like from the beginning, I was no one can predict what's going to happen, but my impression was that everything is going to come back down to at least where it should have grown to. Like there was steady growth, and then there was a giant spike where stuff is like 400xing to the moon, super plus, that just wasn't sustainable. With stuff that like no one would even bat an eye at, like low graded, especially like base unlimited and stuff like that. Like the stuff that like
I still sell
wire,
base unlimited.
like junk slab central, like and
I still
now with
tell
like
them.
everyone and their dog was convinced, and everyone told them, hey, grade everything, it doesn't matter if it's going to come back a 5. When prior to that it was like, if it's not a 10 or it's not a 10, or if it's not a 9 and something that's hard to get a 10 or very extremely valuable, then you shouldn't be grading it. And that's kind of where we're going to come back to. We're going to have a bunch of grading companies, and years from now it's going to be like the ET in the desert is going to be digging up junk slabs, and like, why did someone pay money? Why did someone pay $20 to grade this thing?
Well, yeah, it all goes back to like the price of grading, obviously,
Yeah.
because like I just got a bunch of subs back. I literally sold like $2,000 worth of like PSA 6 hollows of like base unlimited, jungle unlimited. But like that's only because I only paid $10 a card for it, for the grading. So, but I think it also depends on like where the economy goes, because right now the economy's shit in our country, and it's and the huge boom had a lot to do with cryptocurrency, and we're even seeing that fall now big time. NFTs are falling, all that meme like pump and dump shit, that money laundering shit, it's all going broke now, most of it. And that's definitely going to take a hit for the Pokemon market. So yeah, I mean, I definitely see things coming down more. You just have to be really smart in what you're buying. I mean, Evolving Skies is getting a reprint. I figured that was coming.
I think everyone should have figured that was coming.
Yeah, I mean the price
when you have the prices of the singles that high, and you have the box going up that high.
Yeah,
it's
an 8-month-old set.
It's Roaring Skies all over again. It's Roaring Skies all over again.
Yeah, it's Roaring Skies, and then it's also Vivid Voltage all over again. If you want a more recent example, if you're a Sword and Shield appearance, then
Evolving Skies wasn't a matter of if, it was just always a matter of when.
And that's why in terms of sealed product, my impression or my best advice I think that I could ever give on it is, like, if you just want to play the safe side of things, especially if you don't know what you're doing, or if you don't want to really pay attention and day trade Pokemon cards, which is the most ridiculous thing ever,
I used to do that.
Then just for the love of God, make sure you're paying what the price should be of it. If it's already gone up in price, you shouldn't be buying it. If it's in standard, and even if it's outside of, unless it's like a generation old, and even then, if it's on like the tail end of the last generation, you're just asking to get shafted by a reprint.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Like,
you're
paying
safe. I mean, anything
$300 for a
vintage, anything
vivid
vintage, you're
voltage.
safe.
Yeah.
I think anything vintage, you're safe as long as you're willing to
Yeah.
play the long game, because everything's got to be the long game now. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
no,
vintage, I think, is even like probably a little bit dangerous in like if something spikes like crazy, like if it does something unusual and you're buying it on that spike.
well, I mean, I think all the spikes have gone
Yeah.
away now. I mean,
Yeah,
realistically.
Probably. Yeah. I think
except for like trophy cards and stuff like that. Obviously, that stuff is just always
Yeah.
going to be
I think there's
top.
still a little bit of like the vintage singles. I think those will come back down a little bit more. Certain ones.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, 100%. Unlimited,
Yeah.
definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
that's
some
the
of the
thing
first
about
ed stuff. Like in the I don't know. I haven't looked at the like the tens all that much, but in terms
that's
of
the thing. If you
even
look at
even like
any,
base first, like in like near mint and you're like 7 range, I think that still can come down a little bit. It's almost there to where it should be if it was just like normal growth.
but if
you
you
just
look
kinda
at
have,
all
like,
the
pop
cards,
off.
everything spiked in 2020. But
Spiked.
that's-
It spiked
it's-
irrationally.
yeah,
Oh my
that's why no one was
There's some
buying, or
stuff-
anybody I know wasn't buying in 2020 for the
I'm
most
pissed I
part.
didn't sell in 2020. Fuck.
Everyone was selling
I should have sold my base boxes. They were at like what, 30, 40.
30K. Yeah, we talk about that all the time.
Hey, you can't win everything, you know. That's the thing.
That was the like the Twitch, like every Twitch streamer and their dog was starting a Twitch channel to open base unlimited or fossil unlimited or whatever. And just it got way out of control. Everything was Pokemon everywhere because that was the meta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't-
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the entire retrace happen yet. I think we're just kind of
I
scratching the
think some
surface.
stuff.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of plays that are still going to retrace pretty bad.
Mhm.
I mean, I had record sales of like a Delta Species box and a Dragon Frontiers box on eBay. So, I mean, it really depends what it is, honestly. It really does. Because there's still a lot of big players in the game. Trust me, there's a lot of big players, a lot of money that are willing to pay. Like I sold what that first EX collector's carry tin.
Oh
for
yeah, the one with the Pikachu
$5,000.
and the Meowth in it. That one,
No, not the first
the lunchbox
first
one?
tin. The carry
Oh,
tin with
the
like
Rayquaza.
Deoxys on it with
Yeah, the
Groudon.
Rayquaza. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with Rayquaza and stuff like that. I sold that for $5,000.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
And I know who I sold it to.
Mm.
Got a lot of money.
I mean, I hope if you're buying $5,000, EX tin,
it's the same
you have
person
a
I
lot of-
sold my Dragon Frontiers box, my Delta Species box too, that I sold literally at like New Year's Eve for like record sales.
Yeah. I want to. Did anyone predict the fact? I don't think anyone predicted the fact that people were gonna just go this crazy for like ETBs.
No, I
didn't-
still don't understand it.
I always like kept some, but it don't. It's
I
like
like even when I got
it's a
back into
cheaper
collecting,
alternative, but like it's
I-
still like so few packs for like the amount of space that it takes up.
and most
guess
of
if
the
you're
ETBs
displaying
don't even have a
them-
promo in it. They don't even have a
Yeah.
promo in it. Like
Oh,
exclusive
for the
promos.
regular
stuff.
stuff.
I can understand
the-
the ones that have like exclusive promos, blah
Mhm.
blah. But I guess it just it turned into like this little niche. Like
I
I'm
think
collecting
maybe.
ETBs.
Do you think that was a spill off? But with like the booster boxes were too expensive, so then people were like, "Okay, I'll do ETBs."
No,
and
bro,
then-
you look at Roaring Skies ETBs. They're more expensive than the box.
Mhm.
It's like all that XY
yeah,
era.
the Celestial Storm too. Like it had one, and
Yeah.
it just like blew up.
Dude, the
It's crazy.
Steam Siege ETBs are more than the booster boxes. Crazy.
It's just I guess there's less of them maybe
Yeah,
available.
There's probably less available.
know?
Like people didn't think to keep it. Like people keep booster boxes, but maybe they didn't keep them.
I mean, when I got back into collecting, when I was opening everything, I
Mhm.
never bought ETBs ever.
I like
I
them
always
for,
bought
like, card
sleeves. I always bought
storage,
sleeves.
but like yeah,
I don't know.
but like you get the energy pack. Like who wants an energy pack? Yeah, like it's
You
good
can
for
make,
like if
you
people
can
are,
make it
like, new
rain with
players.
them bitches though. You can make it rain. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have any nearby. But
I'm sure you could find it at your
Shit,
house.
I do. I might.
I think I have like some of those like 4 rows just filled with those like energy packs.
Oh, I usually just throw that shit out.
No,
Yeah.
like every now and then I'll have someone that's like, oh, I'm looking to play the game or whatever, and I need some energies, and I'm just like, here's some
Buy your own,
bits."
asshole.
Yeah, open enough packs to get them. Why don't you?
Yeah.
No, I'm
No.
sure if you go to any game shop, they'll give you energies for free.
Yeah, if you're at the game store, yeah, but every now and then you run into some people that are just like looking to build decks, and I just make it rain. But I don't take them out of the pack and throw them at them. I just give them
You should.
the sleeve the
Should.
sleeved energy bricks.
Throwing Pokemon cards is the new wave, if you didn't know.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know, Ryan. You've tapped it.
Is
You've
it
tapped
like
into that algorithm.
flip and rip
just
and stuff
throwing
like that?
cards.
I'm just myself. I've always thrown fucking cards. Like it's just like even when I was on like Rev's
doing your
channel at the
best.
beginning, I wanted to throw shit so fucking bad because it was just trash cards. I want to throw them. He goes, but you can't.
Don't do
Nope.
that.
Now I do.
Now you do. And now Rev probably sees how successful it was and like, you know what? Should have let you throw cards when you're on my
Nah,
channel.
I mean, most people. He said to me like, you're gonna see a lot more people start like throwing stuff because like you have, but like I don't have that big of a reach. But still, I don't think people are still weary and they're like too like scared to like insult people. I don't even know what it is. Like not every Pokemon card needs to be fucking cherished. Like I don't get it. It's just they're cards that literally when I used to fucking play and throw my fucking first edition base set Blastoise when I was younger. Like it like what's different from then
Okay.
to like
You throw
common
your
cards of like
Pogs.
Sword and Shield cards. Like it's remember they're playing cards. They're children playing cards.
Yes.
Everybody needs to fucking chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like
As 150 people listen to us talk about playing cards.
we are talking about children playing cards.
52
literally.
pickup.
No, I don't know. I think so.
I would just in rebuttal to that,
Sure.
I'd like to say that the commons and uncommons and rares, like non-hollow rares, and even the hollows to an extent, are my favorite part of a new set because I expose myself to so much Pokemon. So much, like I'm bound to see spoilers. So I see all the chase cards, I see all that stuff. But,
Yeah,
like,
you
to go
expose
through
yourself
and
to a
like,
lot.
and to like to see the new cards and the new like artworks as I'm going through the commons, uncommons, rares, and hollows that don't get spoiled as much. Like because I won't look at the actual like full set list until I've actually like opened
I'd
it or
never
seen
look
it.
at the set list.
Yeah.
Like I opened 3
So
boxes.
those like
just
when I
before
get
got on.
surprised by one, I'm like, oh, that's sick. Or like if I notice some little detail where it's like, oh, this artwork works with this one because this is like another view of it, or like they're going.
Yeah,
on the same
I do
path or
that
stuff
too,
like
but I
that.
do it sarcastically.
Oh. No, I'm genuine when I do.
Dude, speaking of shitty set lists, wait till you start opening your Astral Radiance, Ryan. If you haven't looked at
No,
that stuff.
that's why I was late. That's why you see
Okay,
the
no,
floor.
I-
I opened 3 boxes just now. And
Three.
I pulled like 8 Flapple.
I
Fucking ain't
disagree
Flapple.
wholeheartedly. I think Astral Radiance is number 3 modern in terms of my
I
favorite
pulled
sets.
How is that possible? How can you
I
rank
pulled a
it
lot
number
of
two?
cleaver
How can
things.
I love character rares.
No,
So
okay.
like I'm like Cosmic Eclipse in terms of modern, Cosmic Eclipse, Brilliant Stars, and then Astral.
Okay, mine
Which
goes
I mean
Bril-
it could change. So like
mine-
Astral could get bumped if the next set that comes out because
mine
it's
used to be
probably-
Cosmic, but then because Brilliant Stars came out and went Brilliant
Mhm.
Stars, Cosmic Eclipse, Evolving Skies for my top 3.
I do like Evolving Skies too though. And I like Team Up and Lost Thunder.
I was
The
very
end of
confused.
Sun Moon is like it was underrated. And then I feel like
Then it
it's
just
kind of
took
like-
all. Yeah, it took
yeah,
all.
Yeah.
I was very confused by the Hisuian.
Yeah. So
That's from Legends of Arceus. I realized that halfway through my opening.
I'm sorry about our Legends of Arceus it's not my type of game. We'll say that way. It's
No, I heard good
it's
things.
like, oh,
I will not hate on it. I heard good things. Hey, it's different and it's better than
no.
Sword and
I
Shield.
understand. No, it's not.
This
But
is.
I totally understand how people like it, but I don't like it. But in my opinion, I don't want to go catch 100 of the same Pokemon.
That's fair.
I
But,
want to
like,
like
but
Sword
then,
and
like-
Shield wasn't challenging enough. Like you could catch Pokemon outside the gym and then bring those Pokemon straight into the gym and beat the gym.
Yeah, but like
I want to like have to like beat up some Pidgeys or
I
something.
think Pokemon has missed the target, missed the mark on their last few games.
Well,
What was it?
it's-
Brilliant Diamond or whatever fucking bullshit that
Yeah.
was. I heard that shit was a flop.
Yeah.
Brilliant
I
Diamond.
don't understand
And
why
that
can't
was- that
Pokemon.
was I had more fun with that than I did with Sword and Shield. Other than like, I spent more time in Sword and Shield because I was like, okay, I'm gonna catch like my favorite shinies or whatever.
That's fair.
And then in like the
Yeah, but I stopped playing video. I
Some
stopped playing the
raids or
games
whatever.
at Sun and Moon, but like always the remakes were always the best games ever. And then just to hear Brilliant Diamond or whatever the fuck it is, like bomb so hard is kind of upsetting. It's kind of like
yeah.
I don't know. Because like those remakes, like Heart Gold Soul Silver, Fire Red Leaf,
But
Green
the
were
best
just
part
always
about-
amazing.
The like Diamond and Pearl remakes was the fact that it was a Pokemon game and it was actually challenging.
Well, yeah, it was
You
it actually
understand? Like,
challenging.
as an adult, not that challenging, but compared to like Sword and Shield, it was pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean Sword and Shield.
Like you could lose.
It's handhold.
If you went into a gym and you just like didn't battle anything and you were just like straight speed running without being a real speed runner, you're probably gonna lose a gym battle. Compared to like Sword and Shield, you catch something outside the gym, you can go in and beat the whole gym with it.
I mean, but
So
it's never gonna be the same.
Sun and Moon was like very like on rails, but I like the story and the characters a lot.
I hate all
But
that
it was very easy. Yeah.
I hated the whole fucking like
So
island challenge bullshit. I can't. Yeah. And then the mega hype beast. I don't know about that shit.
oh yeah, the Ultra Beast.
Dude, I still want to talk about the fact that you think Astro Radiance is a number 3 set, and the
Yeah, I feel
and
like
the
that's like
character rares carry that
unpopular
set.
opinion.
None of the
There's.
character
I'm okay.
rares-
I think it's
the
crazy.
pull rates? You
What?
want the pull rates
None of the
3
character
boxes?
rares? You have a Pikachu kicking a girl in a face. Come on.
Really? That's dope.
Wait, that's not in that set, is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think that made
It's
it
like
in the set.
they're like he's like having a nap and he's like stretching out.
I don't think that card made it in the set, Rattle. I think that didn't
Oh
make it.
no, is that in the next set?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll tell. I mean, I opened 3 boxes. Listen, I opened 3 boxes.
We
I
had-
only
we had
pulled
the-
one. I only pulled one
the-
VMAX.
Oh no, Blassy's calling me out for cheating at Sun and Moon. I did. So there's this thing where I very much enjoy. I'll pick my like favorite 6 Pokemon, and I'll cheat them into the game. But they'll all be like level 1 or level 5 or whatever at the beginning. And whether or not you can get them
Why
in
don't
that
you
game.
just do the fucking like international trading thing? What is that called again?
Because I want to level them up from their like
Yeah, but you can get a level
baby,
1, can't you?
little baby boys.
Yeah,
maybe.
but you can get them, and then you have to like you go to the daycare and you make them hatch an egg.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to get to the daycare. I want to like from the start.
Oh,
Like you know how like Ash
I
like
gotcha, I
woke up
gotcha.
late and he got the
I gotcha.
Pikachu. Yeah, I woke up late and I was like, okay, I'm taking these 6. These are my favorite.
I got you. I got you.
Toss
I
them
used to
on my
shiny
bag
hunt.
and
I
go.
used to shiny hunt. Trust me, I get it. I used to be a shiny hunter.
Oh boy, that's a lot of time, Hunter, right there.
It lasted.
I get most of my favorites in Sword and Shield, just like shiny hunting. But
Yeah,
I don't like
would-
the daycare. I can't do the daycare like bike around in circles. Screw
I
that.
tried getting a shiny Bulbasaur that way.
I'll go
had
through.
probably
Yeah,
over
I go through the
300
grass,
Bulbasaur.
and I'm like watching something else at the same time.
Yeah, I did my shiny hunting.
We don't
in
talk about
Omega
shiny
Ruby
hunters.
and Alpha Sapphire. That's when like shiny hunting kind of got easier.
Yeah. The badges.
Where'd he go?
Drew never cheated at a Pokemon game. Also, I've said this on my channel quite a few times, but I might have sort of a resentment for Go because I got banned for cheating.
You're probably spoofing like an asshole.
Yeah, it was.
100%. 100%.
We were like
100%.
hardcore. We were outside. We were oh my god.
Yeah,
we
well,
were
what
cardio
level
geniuses.
were you at the end of like the first year it came out?
Oh, it was probably max level or whatever. I don't even
Oh,
know
you
what it
such a
was.
fucking liar. No, you weren't. No, come on now. I played that shit every day.
Blasty,
from
what
4 to
level
2 in
were
the
we when
morning.
we were cheating?
No, without cheating.
dragging
Without
my
cheating, I was
list.
level like 34 without cheating.
It might have been like 40 or something. Was
No,
40
40 was the max. 40 was the max.
It was. I think it was 40, or it was
Oh,
close to
with
40.
cheating though, because you were
Yeah,
cheating.
yeah.
Yeah, obviously, if I
Before I
cheated,
started
yeah,
cheating,
I'd probably be max.
I might have been.
60.
I might have been like level 25 or 30
Yeah,
or
that's what I
something
thought.
before
Yeah, I was
cheated.
30 fucking 4 without cheating. That's how
Nice.
much I played that shit.
Yeah, we went ham on it, and then it got kind of boring.
No, they added too much.
I
They
would
added
say
too much shit.
They
to
needed
it.
actual Pokemon battles. If they had actual Pokemon battles where you could make a team of 6, and if you defeated a gym, and then your team of 6 were the gym leader, that would have been sick.
I don't think that was the reason why it got boring. I think the reason it got boring was because
It
they
wasn't
just
a real
started adding
Pokemon
too much.
game.
It was a new Pokemon game. It got you outside the first gen. That was
Yeah,
it.
but it was-
After that, it was just downhill.
It was lacking like the game mechanics though. Like I don't want to tap my Lapras while it shoots water at your
I don't think
butthole.
it was the battling that caused people to play the game. I think people just wanted to catch the Pokemon.
Yeah, but that was
go
like
out.
that was the end game at that point. Like you
Yeah, I
like pretty
think
much catch everything, and then like I stopped. I got bored of it before any of the other like raid battles and stuff got introduced, and the shinies and all that other stuff.
Oh, I got bored after Gen 1. Before Gen
Yeah.
2, I played a little of Gen 2, and then I was
This was just like
boring.
you take over a gym, and you can pretty much always take over the gym.
I think, see, like for me, that was just like extra shit that they put in the
Mhm.
game. For me, if like they put like Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, and they had you really go look for it,
Yeah,
that would have been fucking awesome. That's all the game needed to be. That's what the game was originally, and that's what people found so fun about it.
Yeah.
It's
I think
just
if the game
going
had
out.
actual Pokemon battles.
I don't think the battles were really that important to people. I don't think. For me, at least, it wasn't important.
It would have like, and I hate how you were like feeding crap to your Pokemon instead of like actually.
Oh no, I spent like
leveling it up.
10 G's on that game. No, easy.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here. Really?
You could have just cheated and hit Pokestops fucking 20.
That's just making your house.
I'm not a
Pokemon.
cheater, bro. I'm not a cheater. I'm not
Yeah,
a
but this
cheater.
is before I cheated. I didn't even spend anything on it.
So I asked the
Lapras and
chat.
Vaporeon, and you win.
So
You
I
just-
asked the
you
chat
tap 'em and
if they
squirt.
have any questions, just at me and we could read a couple of them.
Well,
Olivia-
Oddshot said,
Olivia Terrence said
You've-
eBay Vault, eBay Vault opening next month. Are you sending slabs? So if you guys go,
no.
if you go back to our last lab, we talked about the eBay Vault. Professor Oak says, any plans for a Discord for the channel? No plans.
Join,
Do you
join
know,
mine.
like, you know,
Let's
the eBay
merge with me.
authentication,
You can
the
you
eBay
can come hang
authentication
out.
shit, you can't even like choose to opt out of. Like when you eBay automatically now puts like some of your cards into like the eBay authentication shit. I just found that out today. That's gotta be the dumbest shit in the world.
Ooh, Blessy says cheating with MasterCards. So I was cheating for free, and you were cheating with your credit card. What do you think of that?
I was just buying Pokeballs, bro. That's it.
Okay, fair.
Because I was playing BO3 at the same time, trying to get Master Prestige. So there's, a little bit of a conflict of interest there.
Sure.
All right. we
Quad
gotta-
Shot said Ryan went from shiny hunting to MILF hunting. I don't
He
like
just-
older women.
He just alley oop that one up to you, huh? No, we got a great question. This is actually a good topic. Burnout 843 said, what do you think about the peeled Ditto in Pokemon Go? Did you see that email that Pokemon
Yeah.
Center sent out this morning?
No, I saw it on TikTok because I'm on TikTok constantly.
Dude,
Oh my
I'm
God.
actually really excited about that card. Like, there's so many new like dynamics to that. And yeah, I guess in the bottom of the card there's the Ditto. I just like cards that involves something else. And-
It's something different and new. That's like a little interaction with the card than
And
just.
I'm hoping there's like a chase kind of to it where maybe the card that the sticker is on top. I know they showed like the Bidoof, and probably the Bidoof isn't the best
Mm.
card. But what if the card that's on the sticker is potentially a really good card, but if you peel that off, you take the chance of the Ditto card either being like a super playable card or like a very bad playable card.
A shiny Ditto or something.
Yeah, something like that.
The question is if that Ditto card is that with a lot of the cards in the set, not just
Yeah.
like the one.
Yeah.
That's the
So
question.
what if there's like a Charizard peel card Ditto, And it's like, well, do you peel the Charizard
it's-
Ditto card?
What if it's a Ditto? It's like the Charizard, but he's got the beady Ditto eyes when you peel it off.
Oh, that would be sweet.
That would
So
be
it's just a
crazy.
Ditto again.
Yeah.
No, you're just talking about
but
like
it's
the
a
Delta
Charizard.
species
Oh,
Dittos.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be
I don't know.
sweet.
I mean, hey, them doing that is better than them just adding fucking random shit to already like Pokemon designs that they already have, just to call them like a origin form. It's better than that bullshit. I mean,
I'd just like to say, am I the only one that thinks that it's 8 years too late for Pokemon Go to have a set?
Yeah.
Like what?
What was
It's like, can you imagine if Detective Pikachu was coming out a couple years from now?
I mean,
good
the
point.
question that's a good question. I mean, I guess the question is why now?
Also, is it like a chase? Is this some kind of Pokemon catching up with like the counterfeit market and custom card market?
Well, because a lot of
Where
those
now they have extended-
manufactured
they have-
cards are sticker type things that
Yeah,
you, like
yeah.
you peel off like that. I don't.
So you have stickers, you you have Pokemon Go, which has been all over like every counterfeit product since the beginning of counterfeit
When
products.
Pokemon Go
since
first came
Pokemon
out,
Go,
they had like
yeah.
Pokemon Go cards.
So it's like
right
XY
off the rip at
Go,
the flea markets.
LMNOP, like
Yeah. Do you think Pokemon's just looking at like the bootleg market? They're like, oh,
Yeah.
a lot of people like metal cards. Let's make some metal cards.
The metal cards?
Everyone
Yeah,
likes
I didn't even think of
cards.
that.
Let's make some sticker cards. They're just not even thinking of original thoughts. They're just
Yeah,
looking
no,
at what
they're
other
just-
people are
they're
like
copying
when
the
Pokemon Go
bootlegs.
first came out, they had Pokemon Go cards at the flea market. They had Pokemon Go
Yeah.
like fake
'Cause
cards.
Pokemon
like-
Go
I know
was-
what ones you're talking about, and the booster boxes like looked
no,
like
I-
the booster
trust me,
boxes.
I used to go to the flea
just
market
coming out
all the
with.
time. Like they had those
Yeah,
fake
the
ass
same
fucking
big
shit at the
ass
flea
go
market.
logo.
But I think again, I think Pokemon is void of new ideas. So they do shit like this, or they add
Mm.
random crap to different Pokemon to call them Hussein form.
Or like Magic did it, and then we had that, the extended art Pikachu. So they're copying the people that are like extending, they're like on Instagram or whatever, extending the art of the Pokemon card.
Yeah,
so
like
they're
the
also
hand drawing
stealing
with
that.
the
Yeah.
Pikachu. Yeah.
So they
from
have the extended
Celebrations.
art Pikachu from Celebrations. So they're everything that isn't like official Pokemon products, they're just gonna like release it themselves. It's like a reverse.
So we got a couple questions. Tina Marie said, "What's everyone currently chasing for their collections?" I'm chasing the same thing. I'm trying to finish my master set for Skyridge, all reverse hollows, commons, uncommons, rares. And it's been miserable to find those in near mint condition and actually be able to win auctions because
I did that in one purchase.
No.
fuck you, Ryan.
I did that with Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyridge in one purchase.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was just two, or like a giant master collection, or was it a bunch of duplicates?
No, it was from my sugar mama Lisa. My sugar mama Lisa up.
I've heard
in
about her.
fucking, Yeah. She's from
I
Minnesota.
haven't.
She was a stay-at-home mom. She's a volleyball coach. You know what I'm saying? She had an uncle that was a commodities trader that completed all the sets, and I bought them all from her.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I guess, are you okay with talking about that purchase a little bit?
I don't give a fuck. What do you want to know? I
Just
don't
break it
care
down.
about anything. Anything you want to know, I will tell
Dude,
you.
break down that purchase. That purchase today.
Okay, so it happened over a long period of time. The first purchase I made from her was I bought all her first. I bought a Clefairy EX from her from Fire Red Leaf Green off eBay for 99 cents. She must have meant to put it as an auction, but she didn't. Then I bought a Gengar EX off of her, and then I messaged her like, "Hey, do you have any like Team Rocket Returns EX card?" Blah blah. Oh no, I don't think I have any of those. But then she sent me a picture of like all these binders, and they're like in the old school like Team Rocket like binders. And yeah, then it just was like then she had base first edition base set. I didn't get all of that because when we were discussing through email, all her photos didn't come through. So the offer I made her wasn't enough. So then she went to eBay and made auctions, blah, 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 whatever. But everything else I got from her. Everything else. Except first edition. I mean, I got a lot of the non-hollows for $3 a piece. Yeah, that last graded a 10. I sold it for $1,000.
You bought a $3 last, graded it,
And-
made $1,000.
Yep.
Ten-
And I
wanna know
bought
how to
everything
make
else
money
from
in
her. But the
Pokemon, that's
first
how you
purchase,
You grade a $3 last.
the first purchase was first edition Shinings. I got all 10 of them from Revelation and Destiny for $120 each. And all of them graded a 10 except one.
Is that where you got all your legendary reverse hollows from?
Yeah. No, that was from Tyler's Fun.
You never, so you've had, I know you've been selling off your legendary collection booster boxes, but you never actually opened one, have you?
No. Why would you open one when you can just buy mint ungraded cards from other people? 2017, January. Tyler's Fun. I found him on eBay because he listed a handful of shining cards that the first photo on his eBay listing was the back of the card. So nobody was going to click on that. And then I found out what else he had left. He had, all the holos from Neo Destiny. He had Neo Discovery. So like I had the Umbreon, the Tyranitar, all the Neo Destiny holos in first edition. And then like I saw when he sent me pictures, I saw the Legendary Collection and I saw the holos. I saw a couple reverses. Then I saw all the non-holos. But then when I actually got everything, the reverse holos were behind the non-holos.
I've heard about that happening.
And yeah, like I think it was like 80% 10s. I got the Charizard in a 10, the Raichu in a 10, the Blastoise in a 10. Yeah, the Vaporeon in a 10, the Persian in a 10. Everything was in a 10.
And here's
They
me and
were
And that
Rattle.
was that. And you
They
want
were
how much I paid
protected
for that
by the
collection?
like unlimited cards. Here, I'm just like buying
Yeah.
singles, like trying
Yeah,
to pick
right.
them
Me
up.
and
Remember,
Rattle,
this was
we're,
I
we're
should've
like
just bought
trying
the
to
whole
get people
binder.
scraps. It's like, oh, you got a reverse holo that's mint. Oh, let me see it.
Remember, this is 2017, but like this is me grinding eBay. Like I tell people, you got to grind eBay. Like Pokemon new listings, all categories, refresh constantly. It's all I did. And yeah, like the Neo Disco, like Umbreon in a 10, Tyranitar in a 10, the Espeon in a 10.
So how
Everything
far
you
up
can
did-
imagine. I didn't even want to know what I paid for it. $1,300.
what is that like?
And then the grading was
What's
also
the-
cheap.
what's the return on that
I
investment?
estimated like $25,000 I made off that fucking deal. And I got those cards back in like 7 days. That was a bulk submission, all the legendary collection stuff, bulk submission, 200 some cards, 7 days, bulk submission, got it back. Those are the good old days.
Good old days.
Good old days.
Good old days.
When you could just
Just
grade
a
cards
bunch of
and they
old
would grade
timers
them.
reminiscing about the good old days.
I wasn't doing
Yeah, it's
that.
good old days. I mean, yeah, it's good days.
I
Like,
was still cracking them at a point in time.
what?
I was still cracking cards back then and putting them in binders. But
How many of those
financially.
how many of those reverse holo Skyridge cards you still got there, Ryan?
None. I sold them all.
Damn you.
Oh, yeah.
I sold a lot. I sold Zach Gem Mint, a handful of the pop ones. I made a
probably
lot
ended
of the
up
reverse
buying
holos
them
pop one.
back.
I made a lot of the reverse holos pop one. And yeah, so Lisa, like, yeah. Oh, can I pull up the email? Oh God, Lisa, my girl, Lisa. Yeah. Like I did post like on my Instagram, like when I got those master sets. Let me see, where is she? Oh God, I have so many emails from her.
Did she have any sale product? So two questions.
No.
One, did she have sale product? And number
No
two,
sale product, no sale
how
product.
far did the collection go? When did her
It was complete sets, first edition base through Fire Red Leaf Green.
so just miss the gold star sets?
Just
that
missed
would have
it.
been,
Yeah.
that would have been crazy. Well, even though Fire Red Leaf Green, though, there's just talk about EX card after EX hit. They're just down the line. Great set.
All right, so
No, don't say that.
all right, so for like the fossil 15 holos were included, Jungle 7 holos, Team Rocket 15 holos, Base Set 2 20 holos, Gym Heroes 19 holos, Skyridge 15 holos, Aquapolis 32 holos, Expedition 31 holos. Yeah, I mean that's just like regular holos. She didn't even count the like reverse. 3,600, and then she counted 4,450, and I counted 4,250, and that was the deal.
I don't even know where to start with that.
That's-
Trying to break.
I mean,
down just
what-
the
that was the
32
wait,
Aquapolis
time out.
holos.
That was 2019.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I got her off eBay and I made sure she only sold to me. Like I said, you got to take advantage of elderly women if you want to get ahead.
Oh boy, this is
Don't know
where you're
what's-
just
where
opening
we wanna
yourself
go
up to
with
the
it.
chat, man. Hear the
Yeah.
chat going.
I've already said that in one of my YouTube videos. Pro tip from Cooltrainerryan is you got to take advantage of elderly women or elderly people that don't know what they have. But nowadays, it's not possible.
I need a rattle video on this.
No.
I mean, that's not even-
I
that's
can
the
imagine the thumbnail. It's just like, no. This is
That's not
elderly
even the
women.
best deal- that's
This
not even the
elderly
best deal
woman
to
being
have.
like swooped off her feet by Cool Trainer Ryan.
Like those, like I made offers. She countered. I countered. Like it
Or
wasn't
him just like
like
paying her cash. Like
Yeah.
throwing
I mean,
cash at her.
where do you argue with this? It's like, no, you should be like, no, I got to give you a couple thousand more.
like when I
Yeah.
bought her Crystal Charizard, I paid $1,000 for that shit in 2018, and like a 10 was only 2,500.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like I
say
paid,
that.
that
Was a very fair price you offered.
Well, she made me pay that. But here's the thing. I knew all the cards that I was getting were mint as fuck. So it didn't matter. You know what I mean? I was willing to pay the price. You know,
Crazy.
William Lewis, Ryan traded his body. I would have traded my body 100% for her cards. 100%. I would have flown out to Minnesota and traded my body.
Basic, no. Why does Basic wants me on TikTok so bad?
Who?
Basic Trainer.
Basic trainer.
Yeah.
Basic trainer's the guy. I don't know if you saw that at Leonhardt
Basic
Pop
Trainer's-
Shop. He pulled the Charizard. He had the Rattle sweatshirt on.
No, that shop was a scam. Why? We're gonna get into that now.
No,
No.
no, please.
Scam. It was a scam.
I don't think it was.
I'm opening a pop-up shop where you could buy a pack for $3.99, but I'm gonna be charging you over $250 for your ticket to even have a chance to buy a pack. And then those packs you're buying were probably weighed. Expose me, I don't care.
Some of the
Me
neon
saying it.
boys.
It's me saying it, I don't care.
Fair enough.
I did trade my body for Blasty's cards. That is confirmed.
It's like, how did you get your collection? My body.
My
I
body,
wish.
yeah.
I wish.
Yeah. It's like, how much did your collection cost? It only cost my pride.
I wish. That would be nice. That'd be nice. Yeah.
So Marty the Martian says at Pokeknowledge Cards, what happens if Pokemon failed on unpopular booster boxes continue? Do you think they will print less and raise the price? Then what happens to singles? So I guess the first part is the end. Will Pokemon raise price? I think with inflations and everything that's going on, I think you're already going to start to see that like MSRP price start to increase, with the exception of Pokemon Center is still staying to like, I don't know, the more
Well,
recent
that
MSRP
price is already higher than what things actually usually sell for. you know?
Exactly. And Rattle's talked about this on so many videos in the past, like to pay MSRP for products historically is pretty rare, meaning you wait for, different companies to have sales, like cheap V boxes or packs or booster boxes or whatever their sale is, because they're just trying to liquidate some stuff. And we're starting to see that now happen with a lot of different stores. But I don't know, with inflation, I wouldn't be surprised if like the new single pack price becomes like, instead of $4 or $3.99, it becomes like $4.29 or $4.39.
Isn't it higher right now already? It is higher now, right?
That's at Walmart's,
Probably.
but like Target's still a little behind on that. But Target's, yeah, they like raised all their prices. ETBs are like $45 now. They used to be $39.99.
Damn.
That's how they get you, Ryan. They just
I was gonna
I'm
bring
a
that up
distributor,
actually.
so it
I was
don't
like,
matter to
I don't
me.
know if you guys also noticed at this time, but we haven't seen actual like decent Pokemon sales or like clearance or whatever in quite some time on modern product.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, that's a good
But
point. That's a
now
really
like
good point.
it is everywhere, and I'm seeing stuff.
Everywhere.
I'm just like, shit,
But you
look
see
at this,
clearance
look at this.
yeah.
See clearance
seen-
stuff?
I've
Yeah.
seen Bolton boxes for $11.
I bought
Well, no one
my
wants that
lunch
shit.
my
No one
lunch
wants that
boxes
shit.
like 25 bucks.
Well, that's because you pay those Canadian like high prices.
Oh yeah, you're in Canada.
No,
you're in Canada.
that's
You're
good
Canada.
anyway.
And
No, like, and then like $1.20 is like cheap for a booster box. Like,
is this the part where we say, okay, and now time from a word from our sponsor, Hills Wholesale Gaming.
yeah, how's Hills doing it over
Yeah.
there? They get
Right.
some
Oh, by the way,
liquidation?
I went to that website after we finally talked. You talked me into it. I swear to God, my dial-up internet connection, logged onto that boomer website. It was the oldest website I've ever seen. But I saw those.
Hate on it all you want, baby.
Dude, I don't hate it.
eBay's
I saw
sold, too.
I saw the prices. I saw what they have. I saw the sticker cards you were talking about.
Oh yeah, they've raised the price on those because I
Oh,
bought
did
like
they?
a lot of.
Because
There's
you
been
bought
so
many
many
of them?
times where I've bought so much from them that they've raised the price on things that they had. Like Nick and I used to buy them out of shit. Like from 2018
Can
forward.
you see their full quantity? If you just fill,
You have to
cards,
add the cart and then you have to like put like 999 update and it will give you the full quantity.
It'll give you the actual quantity.
Yeah, like I bought. What did I buy recently from them? The Unbroken Bonds 3-pack blister cases. I bought 5 of them. I had to buy them individually because they were like not allowing me to add all 5. But I think I paid $6.50 per case. It's pretty cheap.
$6.50 a case. How many come in those 3-pack blister
24.
cases?
It's like
How many?
27. It's 27 and change.
650 divided by 27. 24. That's a good price. $24 for a 3-pack of Unbroken Bonds. Yeah. I bet you those are selling for way more than that on
That's
eBay.
why you don't hate on Hills Wholesale Gaming, baby.
Sponsored.
That's how I
by-
have a lot of my inventory. That's how I have a
Well,
lot of it.
If Hills is out there listening, you could feel free to
Mhm.
sponsor this new podcast series.
Yeah. I need to make a comedy style video of sorts of like now there being Pokemon product on the shelves.
Oh yeah. Where everybody was saying how it wasn't,
Yeah.
and now there is.
Yeah, like a reverse doomsday video.
Dude, like what? Talk about reverse doomsday. Look at the ETB prices of Vivid Voltage and Darkness
Mhm.
Ablaze, and now those are the only ETBs on the shelves. Like there's nothing on the
there's
shelves
an abundance
but
there.
those $100
Well, they got
ETBs
reprinted. They
3
got
months
reprinted.
ago.
They got reprinted.
Oh, they got reprinted to the fucking ground, man.
Yeah, no, I got a bunch from my distributor. Darkness Blaze got reprinted.
Don't buy modern product if it's over MSRP, or you're gonna get burned.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we're still asking questions. If the chat has questions they want answered, just at me.
I have a question. I want to know what cameras are you guys using that my video quality looks like absolute trash bags on the fucking live.
Dude, what are you talking about? You got great camera quality. Look at your
What do you got?
skin complexion. It's beautiful.
No,
compared to
seriously
our-
though. Seriously though, what?
I got the. I'm just running like Logitech Brios.
I'm just using my iMac face camera. Like, so I need to hook up a new
there's your
camera.
problem.
Yeah, I got a Logitech HD camera. I spent like $100 for 120 at Best Buy. I don't even know.
You
I
got
asked
the
the guy working
1080?
behind the counter. I said, "Hey, I
Bad
need
boy?
a good camera to stream with." He's like, "Oh, here's one." I said, "Take my money."
That's fair. That's fair. I have 3 phones when I do videos.
The phone works really well. I was using
No,
that
yeah,
in the
that's all I
beginning.
gotta know. Yeah.
The autofocus on the phone is god tier. Like with the webcam, like the Brio is like as good as it gets in terms of webcam. And then at that point you have to like upgrade to, you need a DSLR and you gotta spend a ton of money, capture card, whatever.
Yeah, and then you
but-
gotta like
But in terms of like the autofocus on it, like if whether it's me or my overhead cam, I have to set the focus on it so that I have to be a certain distance from it to have something in focus. So I know where I'm going to be holding the cards. So set the focus to that and good from there. But yeah, it's like 4K webcam. Anything above that is big, super bucks.
So Ancient Mew said, "PK, name a better Mewtwo artwork than Expedition, JR Rally Mewtwo, and Team Rocket Returns Mewtwo EX,
Or Mewtube.
or Shining Legends Mewtwo, like Rattle said that too." Let's see, what are the any other ones on those?
I think Mewtube might be my favorite.
Really? Just because what it gives you that, Pokemon Movie 1 vibes?
Yeah, and just like I feel like it was just like a really standout card at the time. Like it's almost like what we have now, but before what we have now. Like the alternate art kind of special art.
All right, this is an easy one for Ryan, but G1TL Landon said, "PK, $700 Moonbryon." So that's the Umbreon secret rare, the one with the moon in the background, or
All-time,
10
yeah.
boxes or VMAX Climax? I know Ryan's answer.
The what? The VMAX Climax? What the fuck is that?
It's like the Japanese.
Japanese?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Japanese. Except VS Versers. That's it. I
Yeah,
would say
I
I don't know.
So Ryan, seriously though, do you know who Pokemon Classics is?
No.
So Pokemon Classics has a YouTube channel. He's been on this channel before. Some of the best editing in the YouTube sphere. And he said Sony cameras are the way to go. If you have any questions about like streaming and stuff like that, I would say he's probably your number one guy to reach out to. He'll give you.
What about PokeRev?
I'm sure he has a DSLR. He's
I'm
Yeah,
sure
no,
he
no.
has.
He sent me the camera. I was like, I'm just not ready for that.
What
Yeah.
what was it like?
Yeah.
4Gs?
Oh, I don't care about the money.
No, what was it though? Was it like 4Gs?
Fuck, I forget.
It gets very expensive. Like when you step up, like Brio is like a couple $100.
The train?
Bria, the like webcams.
Bria, not Brio.
Brio, like Logitech Brio is like
Oh, okay.
it's the
Brio,
best
Brio's
webcam,
also the train set
then,
from
like-
back in the day when we were kids that we
Uh-huh.
used to play with.
yeah, it's like
Dude.
that, but it records you.
Dude,
But yeah, once you get into DSLR land, it's big bucks.
Yeah, I'll probably get whatever the most expensive shit is when I
Dude,
actually get a
yeah.
real setup.
Yeah,
the
The,
chat's
uh,
on fire tonight, but
uploading to 4K is painful. With the
Oh,
like the
he sent
amount
me
of
a
videos.
Sigma. Wait, no, Sigma? Sigma? What's a Sigma? Sigma contemporary lens for Sony. Sony E.
so the chat's on fire. We got PTCG Flog says Rattle. You should invite Officer Jenny to the podcast one day.
God damn it. She's right over there.
She's always No, then Ancient Muse said, would you rather open a booster box to Expedition or Aquapolis if you had to choose one booster box to open today? That's a tough question. I just coin flip that.
Expedition.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Expedition, but I like Aquapolis. Just the thought of getting crystals
Hmm.
is, I don't know.
Yeah,
You get
I
that
just hate
Lugia,
Skyridge.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I didn't say Skyridge, but no, but this is the best question of the night. Pokemon DNA said question. Who would win in a fight, Collectible Guru or Cool Trainer Ryan?
Does anybody know how tall that asshole
It
is?
depends. If he makes contact with the pinky ring, probably instant KO.
It's like brass knuckles.
Yeah. Brass knuckle.
Does anybody know how tall he is?
Are you punching up or are you punching down? That's the question.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, no, if I fought Leanhart, I'd be punching way down. I'd be punching like I might as well just throw
You're
knees. I might as well just throw knees at that point because he's like 5'2" and I'm 6'2". Might as well throw knees.
So Rave Deep said, Pokeknowledge, when the first two sets of Scarlet and Violet are underwhelming and the market hits the bottom, what are you going to be buying? I'm gonna just keep buying everything. I don't know. I've always just tried to buy what I need. I still buy a little bit of everything. As Ryan sits there looking on his phone with $1 million worth of sealed product behind him, I'm pretty sure I know what Ryan will be doing too.
Well, I mean, I have a distributor, so I just buy everything they allocate to me. So it's a different perspective on things. So
how do you get rid of your sealed product, man? Are you just doing like TCG?
I'm not getting rid of any. What do you mean get rid of what? Like what?
Dude, you did your garage tour where you have just pallets.
Yeah, I don't. That literally, I just buy shit and I just store it in there because I don't sell it. Because like what? Chilling Rain, like Battle Styles was good when it first came out. Chilling Rain, I sold most of my Evolving Skies, but all like the Bolton, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Yeah.
Like you can't sell that on eBay. You can't make profit, especially when they take 10% and you gotta pay shipping. So I just store shit. It's not like.
Well, and ETBs suck to ship too. Anything that's bulky like that. But how do you get rid of it? You sell it through your eBay store? You're actually like
I don't sell any. I just don't sell it. I just don't sell it. That's why I have the garage. I have like no room down here. I just got another shipment on Thursday of like 10 shipping boxes of stuff. Like it's right now. I need to move out. I need to get a house. Hold on, I'm trying to.
So when you go in your house shopping spree, when you're looking at houses, first of all, the freaking housing market right now is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I look at Zillow for the price of my house, It's like every day you could just almost refresh it real time, and it's like, oh, my house just made more money. My house just, I mean, obviously it's all
What state are you in again?
CT, Connecticut.
Yeah, makes sense.
But let's see. So what was his question? He asked about what happens when Scarlet and Violet comes out. Yeah, we just answer that. It's like, just keep doing what we're doing. Why are you using your phone?
Uh-oh. You have a double microphone?
What are you doing? You're trying to mute one of those.
Out. Oh God! Oh my God!
What's going
Now.
on? What was that about? Was that a crotch?
I was trying to
cam?
sign into my phone, so there's better quality.
Dude, your camera is fine. I'm telling you.
Yeah, your camera's fine.
It's not fine. I'm looking at it. It's terrible. I hate it. I don't know why it's like that.
I'll
But
send
okay.
you an affiliate link later.
What of your camera?
Yeah. I should set that up actually. Just in case anyone actually wants to buy anything.
Yeah, so I see Gary King Pokemon's in the chat. He was saying Pokemon Classics. He's talked to you, I guess, about him before, Rattle. He's like the school teacher, but he's been on my live before. When it comes to, like I said, any questions when it comes to YouTube, content creating, cameras, microphones, setups, like he's a very reachable person, guys. Just reach out to him. I'm sure he'd be willing to help anyone. So let's see. People are saying, when's Rev coming to the party? Rev's not coming to the party tonight.
He's in
guys.
Vegas right now.
He's spending that Pokemon
Vegas
life.
live stream.
Someone called my nose big. Yeah, it's a Polish ass nose. Look at it.
Nice.
Ryan and Zoom, my camera quality goes in the toilet when compressed over internet connection.
This offends me. TV said your favorite Poketubers that aren't yourselves. Dude, that's freaking easy. I already know all mine.
I mean,
Before-
mine's on
before-
on TikTok. Mine's on TikTok.
Before I went to the bathroom, I thought we were organizing a like Poketuber boxing event.
I wonder what the Vegas.
Okay, no,
odds-
time.
Cooltrainerryan's punching down on everyone apparently.
Wait, what do you mean punching down? What do you mean? What?
Oh, we were talking about like height wise.
Pokemon. Oh yeah, I'm 6'2". Pokemon Edel, EDAL on TikTok. He's literally the best thing in the world.
For what?
Just go check him out.
Cool.
Pokemon.
I don't have TikTok.
EDAL.
So this
Pokemon
offends.
EDAL. Please check
So
him out.
this-
It's a fucking,
This
he's
offends
fucking
me,
hilarious.
TV. This offends me, TV. If you want to know who my favorite Poketubers are, I have a playlist on this channel. It's live chats. If you look at all the people that I've had on this channel, had live chats with in the past, I've had Cooltrainerryan, Rattle Pokemon, PokeRev came in at the end of that stream. It was definitely one of my most popular ones. But I have so many people that I did live chats with. If you look at those live chats, see the people that joined those, had conversations with me, those are my favorite people. Anybody that's in that playlist. So that's my answer.
If you wanted to.
Let's see. Any other questions?
If you could make your own Pokemon, what would it be based on? I used to draw my own Pokemon when I was younger.
I think everyone did.
I
Whether or
used
not
to
you
make a
saved them.
hybrid Weedle Bulbasaur Pokemon.
A Weedle Bulbasaur. Is just a Bulbasaur with spikes?
No, it's a Weedle with a Bulbasaur bulb on it.
Oh, okay.
I have to find. I still
that
have
sounds
the
an
drawing.
awful lot like a
I-
penis.
I feel like Ryan had that signed by like Mishahiro or Rita, and then he sent it to PSA for like like certification.
Can you
So we got the
imagine?
signature, but it's his artwork. What do you guys think about signatures? Because I think signatures is one of those really weird subsets of this hobby.
It's niche, and it's also my personal opinion on it is the fact that I would love to have something signed. I'm not going to like get something. I would never get something signed on the case. I think that's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
I think you get there, you do it in person, preferably, or even if they send it to you, if they mail it directly to you and it's a gift
Correct.
to you, I think that's like a special thing to have. But to buy some other signature that someone is, got somewhere is not special.
I
in any
think
way. Doesn't add
buying a
value to
Ken
me.
Sugimori signature is valid.
So
Ken,
this
Ken
is,
Sugimori doesn't
Yeah.
sign things anymore. So
If he
like,
doesn't sign
yeah,
it
he
anymore,
hasn't.
then
It's
that's
been 10
tough,
years,
but-
right? I think I heard 10
it's been a
years.
long time, and he
Mhm.
doesn't sign anything anymore. So like having that kind of signature, yes, that's really cool.
Yeah.
The other guy, he signs it. He goes everywhere and signs everything. I don't
If
know.
I could get a Sugimori signature, it would just be the most basic of cards, but it would be just the OG Blastoids artwork from base set. That's it.
Mhm.
Because that's like the card I think of first when you think of him.
Yeah.
And it's just like the base set Charizard you think of, Arita. So
Mhm.
I have a Craig Turvey signed Snorlax. You have no idea who that is, do you?
so no, I do know that. So that is
That's the Black
that is
Star
the Black
promo.
Star promo number 49. It's
Yeah,
the
he's
only card
sleeping.
he ever made.
Yeah,
That was
he
in
won
your
that
trivia
contest and stuff.
recently.
Yeah, I
I
have
know,
a Craig
and
Turvey.
it's the Snorlax. It's got the big Z sleeping above him.
I got that from Lisa too.
Yeah. Dude, I know
I
that
thought you were
card.
gonna let you like
You
reach out to the
underestimate
actual
me, yeah.
artist or something.
No, I got everything from Lisa.
So
Damn it, Lisa.
this offends me. TV said, "What's the most expensive box Ryan got?" Well, I know Ryan sold his Skyridge box for 50 G's, but
50K. Yep.
you got a couple legendary collections. I would probably say. Oh no,
I only got one legendary. I got a Deoxys.
your Deoxys is probably your number one. I know you think the
Neo
Deoxys
Red.
price is made up, but
Team Rocket Returns, maybe.
Team Rocket Returns might be it.
Nah, I would probably say Deoxys. Yeah, Deoxys, probably.
Do you have any of the Rayquaza Gold Stars from Deoxys? Or
I used
have
to.
you?
I used to buy a bunch of them and grade them and sell them.
How many? You're
I have
selling me
I have an
collections.
8 that I cracked
Oh,
What'd
you
you
do
get
have an 8?
for my
Or you had
binder.
an 8, I should
I
say.
had an 8
your
and I cracked
binder.
it and put it in my binder.
You didn't make a penis on it before you cracked the case?
No, it was that and that I had a Latias and a Latios Gold Star
From Team
in a 9 and an 8, and I
cracked.
cracked those as well. Binder.
What about the Treco
I
Mudkip
I don't
Torchic
have
from
I
Team
don't have
Rocket
any of
Returns?
those 3. I'm still
I used to
missing
have tons
those.
of them.
I'm still missing the Mewtwo, the Gyarados Gold Star.
Tons of them.
Get out of here. I'm still
Hey,
missing
no,
the
I mean,
Raikou.
it's just
I'm
crazy.
still
like-
missing the Raikou, and I still hate the fact that it probably came from one of those goddamn
You know
card
where
house
that
Wait, time out,
came
time out,
from.
time out, time out,
You
time out,
know
time
where it came from.
I
And
almost
Ryan
want I
bought
want
them all.
I almost want like a super played copy. Like I want it like just mangled on the sidewalk, just so I know it didn't come out
Do
of
you know
those
how many-
Didn't
do
it
you know
binders.
how
come
many,
out
like,
of that binder?
do you know how many copies
Yeah.
of those sets I had?
Dude,
Like
I
a
know.
jillion. Everyone.
Oh,
has one.
I probably
Recently,
had 10 sets.
There's
10
been like
sets. 10 sets.
Facebook post after Facebook post recently where just like people are just like, hey, who wants to buy a set? And it's just like their whole dining room floor just filled with them. Like,
You could tell when they're the ones that came from the Netherlands, they're warped, they're curved.
yeah, I mean, a lot of those guys anyway had a little
Yeah.
bit of a
I'm telling you, all of them, like the
Yeah.
10 sets I got, they were all warped. They were all warped. But a handful got 10s, most got 9s.
Mhm.
Pretty solid. But yeah. Back in 2017, 18, 19, you could just get all the gold stars you want.
Yeah, well, the majority of them are like $100 or less.
They were, yeah, it's crazy. Pokemon DNA, who would you rather meet, Leonhardt or
Not the
Oh,
not
that's
the-
a
the
troll
binder
question.
I've
version.
already met Leonhardt at Worlds in 2017. I thought he was a little kid. But I would love
If
to
this
meet
was a
Rusty.
question to me, I would 100%
Oh,
10
Rusty.
out of 10 Rusty.
Oh, Rusty's one of my idols.
Yeah.
But I would not
Uh,
last long in front of him because I curse too much.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I love
I've
Rusty.
met both. I've met both of them.
You met
Yeah.
Rusty, I'm jealous.
And
I
Rusty,
didn't meet Rusty, but I love Rusty. Everything ever that I've ever heard about Rusty is
Yeah.
100% honest dude. Does right
Yeah,
with
like
everything.
if
He's
he
helped
told me if
with
I was
some
ever
stuff
in North
recently.
Carolina, he would like show me around everything he's got.
Mhm.
Like
So-
Leonhardt's like, no, who the fuck wants to meet Leonhardt? A fucking 6-year-old? That's it. That's about it. I don't know anybody else that would want to meet him. I mean, 12, 6 to 10. That's about it.
so spoiler alert, I'm gonna do the announcement right now just because that came up and Pokemon DNA asked a question. Rusty has committed. He will be on this channel. We are doing a live together on June 10th at 11 a.m. guys.
That's
so
awesome.
tune in, and when I tell you that I am giddy like a little freaking kid. That is the biggest sign of respect that I could give to anyone in this hobby. And I already talked to Cooltrainerryan about this, and because I was excited, I want to tell somebody.
You got to make sure he showed you the proxy shit, all that hidden shit that.
No, not that. There's gonna be no swear. I'm not gonna be doing any swearing. There's gonna be no drinking.
Bro,
I just I want to be so respectful. And you know what? You want to know why I want to be respectful? Because I respect him as a person, like hands down, what he's done, like to do what he does on his level and have the ability to be almost incorruptible is something that everyone in this hobby needs to try to work to that level. And he exemplifies Pokemon, I would say, arguably more than any single person in this entire hobby is Rusty TCA Gaming. I respect that guy more than.
I mean,
than I
he's
could
also
ever.
brought a lot of the research and everything to
Oh.
the forefront on a lot of things, like
Mhm.
match print cards, the FPO cards. Rusty's just if I had to pick one person, he's my idol, 100%.
Yeah, and when you mention those 4-position only cards, like, yeah, you're exactly right. Like now people kind of know about them, like the FPOs, but
But
in the
he
past,
put out that information out there. Like
he put it out there. That's where I learned about them from. You know, like the Alakazam one and stuff from Expedition. Like that was the first time I ever saw that card.
I have a couple of them I bought from him back in the day.
But no, that would definitely be.
That's exciting. That's awesome. Good for you,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
That's
excited
awesome.
about. So I'll definitely be asking him if maybe he would join this podcast series with the 4 of us, but I don't think we could do it with him.
I would have to leave.
Yeah, I'd just be like,
because I would have
just have you on mute the whole time. You would see you moving in the background.
You just have to mute
flailing
me.
around.
You just have to mute me. That's all.
Yeah, no, Rusty is I don't know. So when I think about Rusty, I think about all the people I respect in this hobby or I'm friends with or I converse with on, I converse with you guys and I know so many names in the chat and people that I really respect in the hobby. Every time when I ask them, who do you respect? Meaning asking the people I respect, they always say Rusty. It's just, it's easy. It's an easy question all day, every day. So.
But if you want someone that you don't know that I respect just as much as Rusty, Nathan, Scratch Desk on Instagram. Scratch Desk on Instagram. Nathan taught me everything I wouldn't be where I am today with Pokemon if I never met Nathan. So.
Yeah. No, I think Pokemon DNA said, I hope nobody takes him seriously. No, but we're going to answer your question. Because that's what we're going to do today. Any other questions?
Yeah. Rusty's a man of God. So that's just why he's so.
Rusty's a man's man, that's for sure.
Did you reach out to him and ask him if he'd be on the channel?
So it's actually, I mean, it's kind of funny you say that. So I did reach out to him when I was like still a newer channel, and he responded, which some people like don't even respond, but he did respond.
Yeah.
And he was like nice. He's like, oh no, I'm just too busy. And then one day, like Rusty, I guess the YouTube algorithm finally pumped my videos to him. It just took like a couple years. And once it started pumping my videos to him, he started commenting on my videos. And then first of all, he like subbed to me on Instagram. And when I saw that like happen, I took a screenshot of it. I was
he's only following a certain amount of people.
Yeah. When he followed me on Instagram, I took a screenshot of it and sent it to like 10 people. I'm like, I don't know what just happened. Like I'm a fanboy at the end of the day, right? Like I love this hobby, but I love like all the good representations of this hobby too. Like, and he represents so positive. So like, I was just super happy. But anyways, I started getting the notifications that he was commenting on some of my videos, and I'm like, all right, I'm shooting my shot right now. And I just, I slid into his DMs on Instagram. I was like, hey, just so you know, the offer is always out there. Like if you ever want to join the channel and come on live. And he said yes. And I was just like, I don't even know where I was. I was just like all freaking giddy though. I feel like such a loser, but whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's just like he probably would love to, but I'm sure like you know how busy you can get with stuff, and
Yeah.
for him, I'm sure he gets so many messages and so many requests for things that like
Yeah, like Zach
it's just hard to
eventually
fit it all in.
Zach eventually did answer me about coming on.
Mhm.
What was he doing? He was flying somewhere. I
That's
think.
great. We'll give Zach the old peer pressure.
No,
Yeah,
Zach.
we'll bring him on.
Gem Mint Pokemon, if you're out there watching this, you are
I-
always invited on this channel, especially for this podcast series. We would love a fourth to come be a guest, and you would make the most amazing
No,
guest.
he said he's been on a week long trip. I'm on another flight Friday night. Maybe we can try again down the road. I can get him on if
Yeah,
you want to. If remember, I have the power. I can get anybody on.
that's okay. I've chatted a few times with Zach, and he's an
Yeah.
awesome dude.
Yeah,
He's a good time. He's a good time. He's a
he's in
good
there.
time.
I've never
Let
met
me
him in
tell you.
person. There's so many people I want to meet in person, and he's
Yeah, I met a lot of
he's
people
at
at
the top of
Worlds.
the list.
Yeah, no, trust me, he's a good time.
Yeah. I met Gem Mint in person, and he had like the most perfect shirt. It obviously said Gem Mint, but it had like the Jolteon on it. And I was just, I saw him from like a mile away. It must be weird to be those guys that like have people come up to him and be like, hey, just so you know, I've been watching, or not watching his, but listening to your voice for the last half decade,
Yeah.
you know, because it took him a while to do a face reveal. I'd say he's one of the last.
Yeah, no, it has. Yeah, especially on his YouTube. Yeah, definitely.
But no, it was pretty awesome.
Rattle could get Logan on. No, probably not.
Who?
Who?
Logan Paul?
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
could- Oh, dude.
You'd have to pay him.
Logan Paul
You'd
on
have to
this
pay him.
You know how
podcast.
much? You know, yeah.
If you get Logan Paul on a podcast that has 150 people watching it,
Yeah, that'd be a stretch.
you'd be like, hey, Logan,
hey,
I'm calling in
you wanna
that favor.
do me a solid.
Hey, remember that
Come on.
$2.5
Do you
million
wanna-
I saved you?
Do you want to talk about EX era real quick? What?
Dude, you know what would happen? This would be bad though. If Logan was on the channel,
Yeah.
he would realize like, oh, all the people I'm surrounding myself with who are Pokemon experts fucking know shit. And next thing you know, all the cards we were all excited about would get bought out, and it would be terrible for us. Or good, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think he
There's
just,
good
he
Jake
just never had the
Paul.
right people around him, honestly. Like,
Yeah. I mean, no, it's the same thing with all the Twitch stuff. It's just like trend, bite the trend, feed the trend, and that's it. You know,
it's like Guru. Is Guru still around?
no, he's doing the next.
Well, there's no
Thing.
crypto left, really. There's no.
I don't know what he's
probably
doing.
NFTs, right?
He's yeah, probably pumping into the next crypto. That's, you know, crypto dies, next crypto exists with nothing that, you know, supports it, and rug pull.
Did you ever get that
Rug pull
video?
over and
Did you
over
ever
and
get
over
any that video struck down by little Cloister? Whatever the fuck that was?
No, Cloister. Cloister. I think I haven't
We
heard from
should have knew
Cloister
this was
since
gonna
the last
happen. I'll
video.
be right back.
It was a little Cloister.
No, she didn't.
It's not a she. It's a him. It's okay.
She
It's a
did
little
not.
Cloister. No, nothing happened.
They did not.
There you go.
They did not strike me at any point. So that individual was lying the entire time about everything, most definitely. It
I'm just
looks
curious.
like everything from the start was a lie. She started stuff with A Drive at one point before, and it seems like it's all just a stunt.
I got blocked.
Like
I don't know how I got blocked.
It's like a pick. I don't understand how you got blocked.
I don't understand how I got blocked when
before I got blocked.
I don't even go on Twitter. I liked one comment, like one reply,
Yeah.
and I just got blocked instantly.
Oh no! It's like I just have people sending me DMs. It's like, hey, look, I'm blocked too.
But guess
Blood.
what? The beautiful thing about the internet is all you have to do is just create a new profile.
No, you don't even. Instagram is a pain in the ass because
No,
you
I'm
need a
talking about
VPN.
Twitter. I'm talking about Twitter.
But Twitter, you just need to go incognito mode. You can just go on to someone's profile.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Ooh,
Pro tip.
Pro
Rattle
tip,
of
right.
the- rattle investigative tip of the day. Incognito mode, and just go on Twitter and you can see everything. Every now and then it'll tell you to make an account, but you just close it.
Oh, prime time. I would love to meet Ryan just because he has the same name as me. Prime time's an OG.
Mm.
Yeah. We've talked about him on the channel, or I think we talked about him on our last podcast. He's just a great resource for any like random tin you might
Random
have. And you're
tin
like,
back in the day.
dude,
Yeah,
what packs are in here? And it's like, perfect.
well, you Google it, and the only video that comes up is his.
It's
Like,
his.
Yeah.
it makes me sad to see his channel decline the way it has. It does. It makes me sad because like
Why do you think so? You said face
I think
reveal?
I think the prices have a lot to do with it because like remember like his like he used to open like whatever booster boxes over the summer. He used to do that thing every summer where he opens a bunch of vintage boxes, but prices caught up. Like you can't afford that, you know. But like I can't imagine. I can't like he had to be
But you would
making
think that-
decent money from YouTube, and it's just. But that's my guess is that it caught up with him. His face reveal probably didn't help. Because like there was mystery about him, you know, like I don't know. But he's an OG, he's a legend. I know Leonhardt used him like 7 times for free cards by mail to get his free marketing from him. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
All right. So we got a question. I don't know how I'm going to butcher this name, and I apologize to whoever asked this. Gakko A said, I asked this question on Pokenomics Live, but I want to hear your thoughts as well. How much do you estimate exist in sealed booster boxes for base set unlimited versus base set 2 versus legendary collection versus XY evolution, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I'm not going to do every set, but XY evolutions, that's the number one. There is a lot of that. Base set number 2 is probably the second most. Legendary collection
Yeah, I'll see.
I think
collection.
unlimited. I think legendary collection is the rarest.
It's the
of those.
rarest. Yeah, but base set
It's
2
not as rare as you
unlimited
think.
than legendary collection.
So I know there's
No,
rumors
I
that people
totally
have
totally
pallets of
understand that.
pallets of it, pallets of legendary collection.
No, there's not. I'm telling you,
Who has pallets of it?
we'll talk.
Let's see.
No, I'm just telling you that there's rumors that there's people that have pallets.
I'm sure there's people that have cases of it. but-
Legendary
Why wouldn't these prices shake out pallets of legendary collection though,
because
Ryan?
you got to be smart about it. If you had a pallet of legendary collection, would you be?
Then you would have sold
just-
it in 2021.
You would sell it slowly.
But we would have seen like every auction would have had one legendary collection box. So
No, not
Like,
necessarily.
every golden.
Remember, I mean, think about it. Like if you know you have the biggest supply of something, you're not going to sell.
No, of course not. But
You
I
have
still
to
think we would see more than
disperse.
or lower prices. At least make them so they're more.
Ryan, do
liquid.
you have a pallet?
No, would you ever think that somebody had a fucking milk carton of trainer deck bees?
I didn't think so until you told me the last live stream we had.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Trainer
You
Deck,
never,
I think
like,
Trainer Deck B is
seriously
maybe a
never
little
know.
bit different. It's like one of those things that like it should have all been given out, but it wasn't all given out.
Yeah, but like
But at
you
the same
never
time,
assume
yeah.
that one person had a.
I think
crate of it.
people heavily underestimate the amount of like everything WotC is
Everything.
No,
No, I
and-
think people
the amount of
underestimate
sealed
that.
Yeah.
WotC that
I'm
didn't
not saying there's
appear
not a lot
even
of
with
it. I'm
that
just saying
like,
legendary
marketing. A lot of it
collection.
got flushed out, but not. I think that's only a fraction of what's there. There's so much.
So much. There's more than you think. Always.
think-
on everything.
Yeah. Well, I
Mhm.
think there's a couple sets that it's just so many nuances. Like base set unlimited, there are so many individual booster box spread out in people's collection where somebody only has
Mhm.
one. Where that shit got spread out
There's a lot of that.
crazy. Where legendary collection, you don't see that as often. Where people only have one legendary collection. So if what's Ryan saying is there is a palette, like I could see that, but base set unlimited is super spread out, and it might be spread out to like 10 to 15,000 people who own at least at minimum
Mhm.
one.
I know a
now
lot
if
of
you-
people that own one.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
now if
oh,
you
I didn't.
start-
I didn't mention that that
Yeah.
person that I heard that had the legendary collection palette has a Skyreach palette too.
have them slide into my DMs.
I don't know who it is. I've heard it through the grapevine from a very reputable person in the Pokemon community that has YouTube that almost has 900,000 subscribers.
Wait, hold on. Did they not have a check mark?
no
next
I'm
to
not
the
What
name?
you're
saying.
talking about.
I'm not saying who it is. I'm
I
not
have no
starting a
clue.
witch hunt. I'm not starting a
Didn't-
witch hunt. Okay.
Was there
Did he
was
have
there
a check mark next to his
Yeah.
name though, or was it a fake
Did you
account?
I don't
did you
know.
click on the profile to see if it was actually the person, or did
like,
you just
remember,
post
like,
on Twitter
remember,
as a
being in the
victim?
community for since 2016, be just being so active in it, you hear so much from everybody. Like like I remember Nick buying Pokerev, buying cases of fire red leaf green from someone in Guam. Okay, cases upon cases. They had cases upon cases of fire red leaf green. Like, you don't. It's just like, yeah. Even EX Error was like the least printed error of
No, no.
Pokemon. Like, it's just like, don't underestimate how much is actually fucking out there. Seriously.
No. And that's not what I'm saying. I want to like make that clear. I'm saying there's a lot of this stuff out there, but
Oh no.
some of this stuff,
Oh no.
I don't know.
No, go ahead with your comment.
What happened?
Whatever.
Basic Trainer says 10 more likes to get Rattle Pokemon on TikTok. I'll tell you what, Basic, you can manage my TikTok. You're now my TikTok manager. You're now in charge of clipping and creating everything that is my TikToks.
So shout out to IVR's in the chat too. She's a big TikToker. She's got like 30,000. I'm sure she could help you out.
Ivy, you're
Yeah.
now co-creator of my TikTok.
Ivy, you still in the chat? Let's make this happen. You are now you're now the
co-creators, co-managers. I don't even know what you would call TikTokers. I need you to direct.
Oh, Jacob said, Talon says in thousands or hundreds, blah, blah. I don't know. I really, I've heard it through the grapevine, and so did he. And I mean, think about who just had a Skyridge box up for sale. That was collector's cash, whatever you want to call it, right?
Oh, I get some juicy videos.
Like, I
of
mean,
what
like,
happened
and the
with that.
guy from what's his name, Graded Power, had cases of it back in
Mhm.
2017. You just don't know. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's.
And they paid close to nothing for it at the time. So now,
Well, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean,
they don't want to pump it.
Yeah.
When does that stop being a good play though? When does holding product becomes more detrimental for you?
it doesn't at all, ever. It's not like Beanie Babies.
I
It's
mean,
not.
if you miss a wave, if you miss like a giant wave like what we just saw, then
But people that have
you
that
obviously
type of
you don't want to dump a pallet, because then you're just gonna put the price to zero.
no, but
Look
people that have that type of product and type of inventory,
look at Card House with the dogs. Like
he's the biggest scam in the
he
world.
screwed
He's
himself
the biggest fucking scam in the world. Let's not
10
talk
times
about that,
over.
please.
Okay, we don't have to.
I
but
fucking hate him.
a lot of people hate him.
Nick hates him.
Including- Yeah.
Oh, come on, stop.
If we want
No, he's literally a scam
if
artist.
we want to talk about false claims, this dude actually, not like, unlike the recent shellfish Pokemon, actually striked my video when I made one about him.
He did.
Because yeah, he actually striked my video. And guess what? In order to strike my video, you need a lawyer, because if you don't produce one, the video goes back up. Tough shit.
Did yours go back up?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
but-
a Card House video where I showed his footage of him flipping through the countless binders, and he striked it because he owns the video that I showed within my video. But it was fair use because I'm covering a fact that he had miners full of these cards that should never have been released.
That's not even the tip
Yeah.
of the iceberg with him.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It's bad.
So
Yeah,
Ryan,
he-
I
I looked at the old Shillaronis, everything else.
Oh,
And
he
that's something
shilled
I-
crap out of his own fucking auctions.
Yeah, I wish people saved screenshots from a lot of that stuff. And eBay, fuck off eBay, because for the love of God, they
Yeah, you
protect
can't go back
scammers.
anything.
They scam. They protect scammers so bad because you can't even look back at like previous auctions. There's so much that's hidden.
You have
There's all
to
these buyers like, why does a username need to be hidden on an auction that's for an item that's like under $1,000?
That's all the seller. They can hide all that shit.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah,
seller has the
especially
option to
private
hide it,
listings.
but
If
even if they
you're
don't,
bidding
yeah.
on something and the bidders are hidden from you, do not bid on that item.
No.
Do not.
And if you do bid on it, don't compete with it. Just like bid super low. If
no,
you feel
just
like
do
you can
not
get a
bid
s-
on it. Just do not bid on it, because like
fair
most
enough.
likely that's
You're,
just gonna be
you're
shit.
not gonna win it anyway. But yeah,
I mean, didn't Collectible Guru shill his fucking shit on fucking what's that
On
website?
PWCC. PWCC.
Yo,
Jesus Christ,
fucking
PWCC employees are buying shit from PWCC auctions, even though their contract says they can't.
they can't. Yeah, no.
But they're either saying that they had someone buy it and they bought it from them right away, but also at the same time we have Eric, one of my beautiful emotes now on YouTube under shield is he's buying items from PWCC auctions. He has all the information. So he's looking at who's bidding on it, who's selling it. He has all this internal information. And he's saying in other clips that he's watching his friends bid on these items and upset that he can't buy them, but he buys them from them. So like he can be feeding information to them. He could be bidding himself on another account.
So he
Who
just
knows? Like he's got all this internal information. And like it's fucked.
Why
I
would
mean,
he
it's
say
just
that,
the
though?
same.
I
It's the
don't-
same
I
thing
have
with
no idea why
Heritage.
this dude
Same
like
thing with
says all this
Heritage
shit.
and WADA. It's the same bullshit. It's the same
No,
bullshit.
it is
Same
The
bullshit.
Auction companies in general, real life auctions, online auctions. There's almost always some kind of like smoke and mirrors. Always. I worked for an auction
Always.
company out of university, and it's smoke and mirrors. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors. They'll like have multiples of an item that they'll introduce later on. Like it's bad. It's
I
all
will
bad.
play devil's
Auction
advocate
companies
a
are
little
bad.
bit though, Rattle. So
Fuck off.
Okay.
No,
Fuck
no, come
off.
on, come
Auction
on, come on,
companies
come
are
on.
good, guys.
So Jake from Pokenomics put up a good point. He knows
What'd
a
he say?
lot of people that bid on those auctions that are very knowledgeable in this hobby, and I bid on a lot of PWCC auctions. So
Mhm.
you can't just say like,
No, I'm not saying all auctions. I'm just saying that there's corruption within
I would
most
say-
auction
okay,
companies.
okay,
if
with
not
that,
all
I think we
auction
know
I
that
will
there's
agree.
corruption in everything in
Yes,
all of our
there's
in
definitely
every aspect of
corruption.
our lives now.
but that's
grading companies, auction companies, corruption.
Do you know
Bound
WADA
to
still,
happen where there's money and there's even more of it.
but okay, so now I will go one step further and to like answer Jake's question.
Yeah.
There are definitely people that will bid on auctions, and as soon as they start to bid on those auctions and they realize that something doesn't seem quite right, and sometimes it's just intuition for those auctions, like
Mhm.
you have this weird feeling inside, you're like, okay, I think something's wrong. And to answer Jake's question, I do believe that there are people out there who just realize when shit is shill bidded and they just walk away. They're like, fuck this. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be part of this.
on eBay? You can do that. On eBay, you can do that. You can redact a bid.
PWCC you can too in a way though.
Can you? But can you do it on Heritage? No.
Probably not.
The second you don't pay for someone on Heritage, you're probably gonna get banned.
So what? Yeah, well, here's a perfect example. That Illustrator Pikachu that sold for $900,000.
you're-
Everybody said if anybody was allowed to bid $900,000 on
You have to have an account with them. You have to have a built-in account that you
Yeah.
bought
But-
enough to actually have that type
but
of.
they didn't pay for it. It only ended up selling for 720,000. So
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
yeah, that car never sold for 900,000. They ended up like retracting a bunch of the bids, and I think they ended up at like the number 3 bidder who bid 720. So that Illustrated Pikachu ended up selling for 720, not 900,000. So the question has to be asked there: how was somebody eligible to even bid 900,000 to not pay?
Right.
That's another thing. Yeah.
And then why is it not publicly made available that they didn't pay for it?
Yeah. See, that's the.
What is, see, like, I
Like,
think
you
the
used to be able to
trade-off- I
do
think
that
The
with
trade-off is like
PWCC.
full transparency. I don't give a shit if you're Bill Gates and you want to buy a Pokemon card and you don't want people to know it's yours.
Well,
I'm
Bill
sorry,
Gates is not the
but
best person.
you should have to, there should be full transparency, because who's regulating this shit? Like who's like saying like behind the scenes, like, okay, it is actually Bill Gates and it's not like a show bid. Because even PWCC, if you guys didn't see in my videos, when I was covering it, there was Pokemon cards, Zoroa and Zoroark Pokemon cards that were selling, and PWCC was posting them as record sales on their Instagram page. Meanwhile, the fucking things weren't even paid for. Like, how the hell does that happen? And no one calls them on it except for me. Like, well, there was an Instagram post of the seller that was like, these are going back up for auction, but they're posting them as record sales. Like, where's the disconnect there that like you're all of a sudden posting record sales before the item is even paid for?
This is
Like
PWCC.
Yeah. Oh, the shit is like,
Yeah.
Well, no. Question. Can you research past sales on PWCC?
Yes.
You can. Okay.
100%. Yeah.
So you have to just be doing your research when you're bidding on stuff. You have to see the past
Yeah.
sold, check the certification number.
well, no, well, this is them posting new record sales on their Instagram page of
Instagram,
something
yeah.
that just sold, but it didn't actually sell. The auction ended, but it wasn't paid. The item wasn't paid for, and there's no information about like,
Well, good
oh,
thing
did
Instagram
this
is ran
person
by
that bid on
Facebook,
all of this shit, like, and you
and
wonder,
they're
you're just
known
like,
to do disinformation.
yeah, it's just like, we got kicked from eBay, but don't worry, guys. There's no shilling here. There's no internal bidding on anything. But then Eric Myers is fucking bidding on shit, or having people bid on shit for him, or buying stuff that was immediately bought from auctions. It's all bad. It's
Yeah, that's
like,
why I've never bought anything on PWCC.
I mean, and that at the same time, if you guys can find a
I
good
buy
deal,
stuff on
I don't blame
PWCC,
anyone.
Ryan. I sell shit on-
I don't blame anyone for buying from PWCC. What I'm
No,
saying
if you can
is,
get a good
you
deal on
shouldn't
something,
trust them.
do
You
it.
shouldn't.
Do
There
it.
are some good deals.
You should never
It's-
trust them though.
Do not bid on like the most sought after high end shit, which most people aren't. To be fair,
Yeah.
they
Right.
aren't.
There, I'm always amazed at how some PWCC auctions could really reach even within the app, or not the app,
Even
like
the
the
lower,
PWCC
the
website.
lower
They're beating
items.
eBay, buy it nows and shit. I'm like, oh, this doesn't.
They always did that though.
But
All I do
that's-
is buy now on eBay.
There was a ton of times where I was in like the E4 like actual voice chat, and PWCC was going on, and it'd be hilarious because the people in the chat were like, what the hell? This card is twice as much as you can just buy it right now on eBay. And
Yeah,
then just buy
and-
the one on eBay.
so there's definitely that. Now, I think it's a
But it could
combination
be-
of two things,
It
because
could be
I
people
sold.
that submit the items or actually bidding on the items and like
so
driving
listen,
the process.
I will say
Oh,
this.
corruption.
I did my very first submission I ever made to PWCC. I've sold a lot of cards on PWCC.
Mhm.
My first ever one, I did have some cards that sold for more than buy it now listings, and I was not shill bidding my own auctions. So
Were you though?
I wasn't.
Were you?
Was I?
Okay, wait, hold on.
I'm
Let's
just
see
kidding.
your-
It'd be
can
a
you see your
cold
bid
day in
history?
hell before I would ever say no. But no, I wasn't. I'm just telling you honestly. Like, there were a couple of my cards sold for more than buy it now auctions, and I just think it's either one. People don't want to spend the time to just, I don't know, maybe Google.
Well, no, it's
search.
also like
search or
PWCC is
whatever.
trustworthy, right? Than buying some random seller on eBay. There is some aspect of that gets incorporated, I guess, right? People trust that PWCC has it. You're not going to get scammed, blah blah. But still, yeah, no, it's sometimes it happens. I don't know, like
It does. It happens. But the cards I was
again,
selling on what we're in.
strong 10, strong 9, weak 10, weak 9. It all can play a part too. Like
does.
that aspect does play a part.
On the higher end, that plays a drastic part.
Yeah,
the
100%. So,
strong
like,
10 versus-
The one that was on eBay could have been a weak card against yours. So, but yeah, most likely it's like people don't trust eBay sellers when there's no risk. I've given out short-term interest-free short-term loans all day.
There's risk if you don't know what you're looking at, because as we've seen with Arjun, he's fake stamping shit and it's graded by the grading companies. Then if you crack it out and you send it or sell it to someone else.
Well, yeah,
Like-
yeah. I mean, that's why PSA right
Then,
now is looking
yeah.
to set up their own TCG pack rating.
Yeah,
outlet.
but that's the problem with that is the fact that it's like that it's the PSA B team that's going to be looking at graded cards that are already graded. So
I
if
was
the
I was
A-team-
I
if
was
the A team
I
doesn't
was
catch it,
I
how
was
does
contacted to be part of that team.
were you?
Mhm.
Are they going to pay you enough to justify?
I haven't had that set forth to me
Oh.
yet. Most likely it's not gonna be enough. I want like
No,
$500
it's
an
not.
hour.
No,
They reached
it's-
out to you, really?
There's
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no
I mean, no,
chance in
because
hell
like they're
they're-
taking they're
not gonna
moving
pay
away from
anyone enough money.
BCCE. They're moving away from BCCE with TCG 100%.
Okay.
Because after that whole thing with
How come
Logan
they?
Paul,
I was,
Well, you've seen like I even showed like there's like he didn't know what base set first edition was, and he's authenticating packs.
it's
And
a
then
money
also
grab.
we've
It's a
seen
money grab. There's no
upgrading in
really
general is a money
explanation.
grab.
Sometimes there's no explanation really needed.
Yeah.
It's just that people are gonna say and do what they need to get paid. That's
Right.
it. Whether it's truth
Yeah.
or not, they're gonna do whatever
Yeah,
they
you
need
get
to
10
do.
grand in cash or a
get paid.
motorcycle, and you fucking wrap a box.
That's
and
even just with the
pass it
world
along.
today. Like you question, like, how could someone say that when that's not true? They're getting paid to say something, getting paid to do something, whether
Mhm.
it's true or not. That's just
30-second
plain and
grading,
simple.
and
all right. So I don't know if Rattle knows the answer, so I'm not going to ask Rattle, but I'm going to ask Ryan.
Mm.
Ryan, what do you think? BCEE got paid to wrap that box. And again, anybody out there watching this, any
100K.
lawyers out there watching,
100K.
this is all speculation. This is all our
100K.
opinion.
100K, easy, 100K.
No way.
so
you think think somebody who
I've
was
heard
100
multiple people say 10,000 in
Yeah.
cash. Why would you bring 10,000 in cash to grade this thing? He said a year before that when he talked. when he talked to
10K. That's
people-
all. No, there's no way he only got 10K.
Yeah.
No,
So
that-
this
that
is the
makes
story.
sense,
This is
Ryan.
the story. 10K in
How
cash.
much is that motorcycle worth that he bought?
So that's the other story that I heard. So the thing is, apparently he's saying that he's deadly afraid of motorcycles. But at the same time, I have people from that same town sending me pictures of this motorcycle
That's
that are
classic.
saying that he just
That's
bought this
fucking so
motorcycle.
classic.
And also, I had a female friend who called the motorcycle
Female
the Harley
friend,
Davidson,
huh?
that not that type of female friend, a very, very female friend who called the Harley Davidson dealership. And if you know anyone at a Harley Davidson dealership, if a girl calls and says, "Hey, so and so bought this motorcycle, can you find me the same model? I'd like to buy it for my significant other." Well, guess what? They spelled the entire information. No, they're not supposed to, but they did. And they said basically that his brother had purchased a motorcycle.
Oh, so it's gotcha.
So this wouldn't make a whole lot of sense unless he was trying to hide the fact that he bought a motorcycle. But if he was trying to hide the fact that he had a motorcycle, there's got to be some other reason for it, right? So he has DUIs. So he didn't want a motorcycle under his name. So maybe it was under the brother's name for that reason, and also to hide the fact that he got paid out for the box. That's I can't confirm this 100%, but that's the gist of it. That's
Well, how much was the motorcycle?
the motorcycle was like 60-70K with the accessories that were probably put on.
So I
the-
will say, okay, so not I'd say 200.
Yeah. So maybe he put some money aside. Maybe he spent some on a motorcycle. Who
I
knows?
would say maybe 500K then.
But again, just my opinion, just what I gathered
No,
from
no,
what
it's
people
just
told me.
absolutely, it's just your opinion. So they got paid 1.6 million.
It was decked out. Like it was a Harley that was expensive to begin with. It also had all kinds of accessories on it.
Nope. I'm not
I
on
had-
board. I'm not on
So,
board with
I don't know if it happened. Again,
No,
I can't
I-
confirm. I have never seen him physically on the motorcycle.
There
I've
is
never seen
no
him
way-
I'm
purchase
not
it,
on board with this.
but
There's no way he would risk his company's reputation
for 10K,
no
Mhm.
chance.
All
he
right.
didn't.
Ryan, do you remember our last live? You underestimate how stupid some people are.
People do a
I
lot of
think
stupid things.
he
So like
honestly-
maybe
I
the
think
motor.
I think honestly, he
Alex, yeah,
believed that
60 to
booster box
70K. It was
or
like
case was real.
customized.
I
so
think they just shouldn't have been graded in the
But-
first place.
I think he really had to be paid off.
You
for
think
it.
he was paid? You think they knew?
I've said it
Well-
before. I think it was a willingly and knowingly attempt to commit fraud, which they did, and it was he was willing. He was paid off to
you saw
authenticate.
the
I-
emails where a year before that
Yes.
he admitted
He
the
would
fact that
not
he
do-
didn't
he would
know
never
what the
do
case
that.
was.
Yeah.
He would never authenticate one of these
He
boxes.
wouldn't even authenticate a single box, but he'll authenticate a brown fucking cardboard box.
with
I
6
think
of them
he
in
thought
it.
he could do it. I think he relied on. I think he shouldn't have been graded in the first place. That's all that it boils down to.
I think you're
And
giving
I
him
think once
too
Rattle
much
made his
credit.
first video, they realized how bad they fucked up, and then they were
I
like,
think
"Fuck."
you're giving him too much credit, honestly.
Probably.
Yeah, no.
That's just my opinion. But you
I
could
mean,
be
if
right.
somebody paid me $10,000 to verify that case, like no one did the research that Rattle
Mm-mm.
did, but
No one should have. Ever.
and I don't. I'm
I
not
couldn't-
gonna.
but
I'm
like
not going to belittle it, Rattle. Like what you did obviously was amazing, and it changed the hobby as we know it. And it's probably one of the most crucial things that has happened in this hobby in the last 20 years. But with that said, if somebody was paying somebody $10,000, you would think that they could have pulled the information you pulled.
no, but Michael
themselves.
Goldstein did the research. He was an expert.
Yeah,
Well, I
he
think
was,
that's- I
he
think
was,
they
he was
just-
fighting with me at first, and he was like saying mean things in like chats and whatever. Him and the boys. Him and the
Yeah, I
three
could have told
boys.
you he was a fraud years ago.
Right. I wish.
Dude,
that he
I
had
already know.
some-
Listen, I already know how they're checking packs and shit, and the way they're doing it is it's for like amateurs for resale packs and stuff. There's so many resale graded cards or graded packs out there that you
Well,
wouldn't know.
BCC, the whole TCG is just going away.
The whole thing about this is the problem with graded packs. So graded packs are already assumed to be light. That's the first thing. Any good resealed pack has been resealed with cards from that exact pack in the
Mhm.
exact order that they should be in with no hollow. That's it. It means that every single pack that is light, that is potentially resealed, has the right cards in it. So you can never come back and say that, like, if you were stupid and you put Sword and Shield base in a repack gym challenge pack, you're a fucking idiot.
But people are that dumb because my friend Min, shout out to graded guard. If you want your #1 protection plan for your PSA graded card, graded guard is the way to go.
Another sponsor.
Sorry, I just had to give a shout out to my friend. He doesn't pay me. but like Min bought a first edition base set pack that was graded. He cracked it and it was fucking limited cards.
Really?
Yeah. It's documented. Go to E4. They've literally but the thing is with BCCE, they literally graded fake packs too. Like there's a Deoxys pack that was
Yeah, the Deoxys one.
fake.
Yeah, Rattle.
Blatantly
Oh my
fake.
God,
Blatantly
what
fake.
is going on? Like that's not even close to a Deoxys.
Dude, that's why PSA is taking away TCG away from them, because with sports they're fine, but like even like sports wax authentication, like you could reseal
I don't know
wax
how you could do
packs
it.
so easily
Dude,
that
got-
it's just. That's why when you buy a graded pack, you don't crack it to open it because you're just fucking. It's a world of hurt. It's a world.
I got wax packs downstairs. Once Rattle comes back and you guys start talking, I'll go grab them. Like they're so easy to.
Oh yeah, you just it's a little bit of heat or a little bit.
Yeah, just like a blow dryer. I mean, my wax packs fucking have gum inside of it. Maybe I'll try to eat a pack. I got like
Nick did that with the Top Sun packs.
He ate the gum
when he went live on Instagram. When he used to go live on Instagram all the time.
Ate the gum. I'd eat the gum.
Yeah, he ate the gum. I would eat the gum too. I'd probably swallow that shit. I don't get.
Swallow it. 7 years of vintage gum in your stomach.
I used to lick handrails at fucking Six Flags Great Adventure. I don't give a fuck. That's why COVID had nothing on me.
Yeah.
You know, my Pokemon Red Wada still has yet to replace it. It's been like 6 months.
What was it? Reseal?
No, they just damaged the fucking shit out of it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And then how do you replace that? You gotta buy another
The
one or
guy
just pay it out?
Ryan, coincidentally, Ryan said, most likely you'll make out that they'll try to replace it with the similar grade, whatnot, but it's been like since fucking September or some bullshit. Yeah. It's been like fucking half a year. But the owner of Wada started following me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I've seen
I
it a few
should
times
make
recently
I
where
should
like
make another.
someone will like reach out to one of these companies and then all of a sudden they're like checking their LinkedIn and stuff like that.
Yeah, like no, the thing is, like I made that video, then it just like blew up. It only has like 10,000 views, over 10,000 views, but like I guess Wada saw it enough that they reached out. Like,
Yeah,
that's all it takes, because like they were
that's the
like
thing.
seeing so much heat.
Sucks. It sucks that like someone needs extra, like these companies need extra pressure to like make things right. Because if you don't have a platform and you don't reach out to somebody that has a platform,
Yeah,
you're pretty much fucked. And they're relying.
the
on
best
that
thing,
to an
I mean,
extent.
the craziest thing is,
Oh, Ninja Turtles.
Do you know what these
oh,
are?
those, yeah, those. Nick and I opened a bunch of that stuff like
So-
back in
but you-
2018.
You know, there's gum inside these, right?
Yeah. Chew it, chew that shit. You won't.
Are you gonna actually eat the gum right now? You're gonna be
Chew
sick.
it. Oh man, I gotta clean up all my shit stuff.
Should I? So, shall we do a like this?
We
Is a
can do a
wax
Ninja
pack.
Turtle.
Like, I do own one.
No, that's a wax pack. That's literally,
it's-
but like think about it, like all like the old school baseball, old school basketball, like people just
Yeah.
open the wax and take the cards out and put different cards in, and
Oh,
they
no.
fill the wax back up. Wax is
Look.
like the most sketchy shit in the world.
Do you see what this is?
Yeah, chew that shit, bitch.
Fuck. I don't
Eat it,
know if
yeah.
I can chew this. I might
Try it.
die.
It's probably just gonna crumble and it won't actually be like chewy. But you
How
gotta
old
at
are
least
you?
give
No,
it,
no,
give it,
no,
give it
nobody
a whirl.
cares. Nobody cares about the fucking cards. Chew the fucking gum, asshole. How old are
I
you?
wanna
How
s-
old
I
are
wanna
you?
s-
How old
I
are you?
wanna see the
How old are
cards.
you? How old are
I'm
you?
30. I'm
Where's the
34.
card came?
You're 34. You're basically the same age as me.
Yeah.
You grew up
So-
going
listen,
out,
This
What do
is
you mean?
riding your
this-
bike,
This
not
pack
like,
is
coming
from
home. Chew the
1989.
fucking gum, asshole.
I
Chew the
don't know
fucking
if I
gum.
could eat the
Chew the
gum.
gum.
Yeah, you
Chew the
can.
fucking goddamn gum. Put the whole thing in your mouth. See, oh my
It's
God.
not it's not gonna chew. You need a glass or something to spit it in because it's not. It's just gonna turn into powder in your mouth.
It did. It disintegrated my mouth.
Oh,
and I
God,
think it gave
no.
me cancer. I swear to God.
No, it's fine.
No, it's gonna.
There's
boost your-
only
it's gonna
like
boost your immune
10%
system.
asbestos in old gum. You're, come on. You're a geologist.
Come
You
on
can handle this shit.
now.
Dude,
Why have to
It's like
open up?
eating. It's like eating. You taste rocks all day, every day.
I couldn't get past how old that's from 1989.
Damn.
He's drinking water. What a bitch.
See, now I have to go out and buy a single pack in order to make this booster box complete again.
I'll buy you a whole brand new sealed box.
Did you see
Eat
that?
the
Like,
goddamn
some-
gum. Eat the goddamn
These
gum.
aren't sealed boxes, man. They come loose.
Yeah,
You gotta have
BB
that BBC wrap
they don't
on.
have a
Yeah, you
sticker
gotta
on
get the
it? Sticker on
BBCE
it?
wrap where they like sell you 2 packs that are PSA graded by BBCE, and then
Do
they
you think the
replace
series,
your,
the series
they
2
replace
tastes
your
better than the
questionable
series-
packs with the BBCE graded ones, and they don't even tell you how it was altered, but they give you those ones back. It's so
Well,
bad.
no, you saw what happened with Rusty with his like
Yeah,
Neo
yeah.
Genesis packs.
I played a
literally
huge
opened
role, and
them.
like Rusty was just gonna let that fly, and I was like, no, you don't let this
Oh.
fly. So I
No,
sent
like, he
them
literally had
I sent
packs
them information
Sent
on
back
it.
to him that
Yeah.
they were opened. Like, what the fuck?
I sent information to PSA, and I was just like, hey, you should probably clear this up. Rusty may not be pushing for it, but you fucked up. And look who
But that's not
BBCE is
that's not
opening his
PSA.
fucking packs.
That's not
Yeah.
PSA though. PSA
But-
only does the grading.
But did PSA maybe needed that push to say like, hey, this guy's just gonna put anything in a case and take money for it, or put his baseball player wrap on your Pokemon cards if you pay him 10 grand or a motorcycle.
Has Shine got his money back yet? No, right?
No, so no. Jacob
Dude, I
is
got the
going.
chase.
I'm surprised over the last couple of weeks I haven't seen Jacob at any more sporting events. I'm convinced that he's trying to get himself in,
All right, who's your favorite? Who's your
in the
favorite?
background
Who's your
art
favorite Ninja
of a,
Turtle? Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
So, all right. When I
of
was
a
a kid,
basketball
when I
or
was a
hockey
kid,
guy.
it was Leonardo. And then as I got older and I realized Raphael was the badass, it
Yeah, you
became Raphael.
motherfucker. Don't take mine. Don't take mine.
And don't you say
Yeah,
Michelangelo.
you guys are the edgy.
Gotta
No,
tell
edgy
you.
I'm
boys.
I'm Raphael.
I had
Okay.
to Michelangelo, and my brother was Donatello.
What's your favorite Power Ranger?
Dude, I Rattle. I don't want to judge your brother, but why is his favorite favorite Ninja Turtle Donatello? No one
Well,
likes Donatello.
His name's Dan, so Dan.
That's why I like
Don,
Raphael.
He ended up with Donatello, so he had the staff. I had the
That's
nunchucks.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Michelangelo, Michael.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
What's your favorite Power Ranger?
So Green Power Ranger, and then
In
the
hindsight,
hottest,
it
the
should have
hottest
been-
Power Ranger was
It should have
Kimberly.
been.
Pink Ranger.
It should have been Pink
Come on.
Ranger, Kimberly, but it had to be Green Ranger. Tommy was too badass.
Yeah, everybody's favorite Power Ranger is the.
And then when
fucking
Tommy
Green
became
Green
White
Ranger, White
Ranger.
Ranger. Yeah,
And then he became a good guy.
over the top. He had
Rita
his own
Repulsa.
Zord. Also,
Rita
no one
Repulsa,
knows this,
she could
but
get
I rewatched the original series, but also did some research on it. And do you remember how the Green Ranger only came into the fight later on all the time?
No.
Well, he did,
No.
because
Fucking
they only
seven.
called them in the Japanese series that it was like a copy of. Like they
Yep.
they just
Yeah.
added in all the fight scenes were like a Japanese show already, but
Mhm.
the English scenes were all like just a classroom
Yeah, yeah,
recording or whatever added on. So in the Japanese series, the Green Ranger, he was dying, so he had to be in this room where there was a candle, and as the candle burned down, he would die. Like once the candle burned out, he was dead. And anytime he left that room, the candle would burn.
Oh,
So that's
it's
why
like
they
you
only
have to
called
be-
them in for the end of the battle. They only ever called them in because they really, really needed them.
Gotcha.
That was wild. So like, can you imagine as a kid, it's just like, oh no, they gotta call Tommy in, but he's gonna die.
So crazy story about Power Rangers
Yeah,
is, do you
and
know
it does
Stan Lee
something-
originally wanted to bring
Yeah.
Power Rangers to America? Stan Lee was the first person. He like pitched it to a bunch of executives and stuff, and they shot it down. It was like, that's stupid. And then
Yeah.
somebody else came back after the fact, pitched this Japanese show, and then they just dubbed in all the English
Mhm.
actors in their little scenes.
Yeah.
Do you know
did
they
the
want to
Stan
bring
Lee
Stan Lee cameos back in CGI to the Marvel
I
movies?
hope they don't do that.
That's gotta be the dumbest shit in the world.
Dude, if I die during the stream, it's because I ate this gum.
Oh my god, you're such a
25 cents a
You
pack.
didn't
can
even eat
imagine?
it. You spit it out.
You didn't even eat it. I would have swallowed that shit.
Ryan, after this,
I trust me.
I'll
I've
send
literally
you some. Do you
All
have any
right,
Ninja
send us
Turtle?
each one for the next live, and we'll all chew the gum together.
I won't even chew it. I'll swallow it whole.
Swallow it all.
All right, the next live we're
It's gonna
doing,
crumble.
I will send you a pack of 30-year-old gum.
Just send us over.
No, I'm actually probably gonna go
Go
after
through.
this and buy a whole box and eat the whole box.
Can you imagine? Man dies making YouTube video eating full bucks.
No, it's
89
gum.
gum.
Remember, it's gum. It's
fine.
like
It's
it's
just
like
sugar
rubber.
and-
It's like
yeah.
it's like artificial rubber shit.
Dude, there's so many
You're
packs
fine.
in
You'll be
this.
fine.
We think
Your
36
stomach might
packs
be
is a
upset.
lot. There's
How
got
many does
there's
it say on the
48
box?
packs.
48.
Yeah, 48 count. There's a lot of packs.
Hmm.
Pops made this shit in 89.
Topps made everything.
Back in the day, yeah. I mean,
People forget that, and that's the thing with the new trading cards. Sorry for all the new trading card stonk doggers 69, but this is just a new age version of the 90s where everything was a TCG, and now
Everything.
they're popping up. And if you like a trading card game that is popping up, by all means go ahead, but don't expect it to make money. If you're paying extra for it, probably a bad idea unless you expect to not make anything on it. But
So I put it out there right now. If there's any questions that we might have missed in the chat, rewrite them. We'll try to answer them. Just at me if you got any questions.
at me if you want to know the truth.
Yeah, ask Ryan if you want to know what's really up.
Yeah.
And can we just talk about the short I made? Because I see Rattle's drinking a delicious Sapporo right now. I really enjoyed that short.
Oh. Do you have any more apple juice Sapporos?
No, my wife just
Was
thought
this-
I was nuts though buying that.
The apple
You
juice and the Sapporo.
bought that for the fucking short. you know, the contact
Joke's
is-
on you. It's always out of a can.
Well, the bottle, you have to stick the bottle in. Dude, I left my
True.
house at like 8:30 at night. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Going to buy apple juice." She's like, "What?" And then I come back and I'm like, "I gotta pour this apple juice into this pitcher." And she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"I don't even know where to start."
I
with
get
this."
that all the time. That was
Yeah.
the same thing today when I was like, okay, I gotta take this TV table out.
and go
going down.
and go
I'm
down
going to
the
find a
road.
toilet. I'm gonna go find a toilet down the road and record some shorts. It's always just like, okay, well, just don't ask, don't tell.
So basic trainer said this is an easy one. Favorite Pokemon episode all the way up to Pokemon League episode 2. That's easy. My favorite episode is Pikachu versus Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. He gets beat by Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. Then he goes to the hydroelectric plant. The conspiracy theory is that Brock's dad put the rechargers on Pikachu's cheeks, supercharged Pikachu. That's why Ash's Pikachu is so strong, because he was supercharged, went back in, beat Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, even though Raichu is the best Pokemon in history, still beat him. My favorite episodes, hands down, that's season 1.
The real question is, how in the world did Ash manage to like fuse himself with Greninja when he's had Pikachu all this time and has never done that?
Oh yeah, for like
Wait, time out. Don't take. I actually the one part the one aspect of XY is that Ash Greninja was a thing. I actually do.
Yeah.
Like
That's the Zoomer
How many? They did that what
Super
3
Saiyan.
times, right?
Pokemon edition.
They
But
did
no,
that 3
no.
In the did
in
they do it
the
3 times?
anime. They did it 3
They
times.
they did it like
No, well,
kind
well,
of partial ass, half-assed. Like,
Michael, you need to
fusion.
answer the question. Answer the question.
But
What's
did
your
they do it
favorite
3
episode from 1 through
2000 or whatever the hell it is now?
the Orange
No,
League?
season 1 to 2. He said.
Through
Season
Orange
1 to
League.
2.
Through Orange League.
I like the bicycle.
Orange Islands or whatever the fuck it's called.
The bicycle episode. I don't know what episode it is, but when the bike gets trashed.
Oh,
Like
so
Ash
first
trashes.
episode.
Was it in the first episode?
Yeah, with the Spearow and Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mine is going to be when Ash lets Butterfree.
I don't know, like overall.
Mine is when Ash lets Butterfree go
Butterfree?
fuck another Butterfree.
Bye bye.
But
Butterfree.
no,
I'm trying to think back of
no,
like
it gives you a great life lesson. Just be free like a
let your animals.
no,
free like a Butterfree.
free
Listen.
like a Butterfree.
Guys, this podcast is now going to have our first official merch. Our first official merch.
Can't
is gonna
steal
be
that. I will copyright
Let,
shit out of
like
you.
a
let your
Butterfree.
animals fuck.
No, it's
Basic Trainer is in the chat. Basic, I need your wife to make us a shirt that says "Be free like a Butterfree." Please make it for us, and we will. That will be the first merch for
And
this
it's just
podcast.
Cool Trainer Ryan with wings, with Butterfree wings.
no, it's just basically
Free like
not
Butterfree.
let
I love
people-
that.
do not let people hate
don't-
on you. Do not let people bully you. Just be free like a Butterfree. Just be free. Do whatever the fuck you want. Be yourself. Be you. And fuck the haters. Be free like a Butterfree.
That's great. Great answer. All right.
I
don't know.
personally like the first.
I don't know
one where
what- I
Ash
don't-
led his Butterfree to go fuck another Butterfree. But you know, you can take it how you want.
Oh
I'm
wow.
trying to think
So-
of like my favorite overall episode, and I can't even think of like one in particular. Maybe the one with like Charjabug.
Who?
In Sun and Moon. It's like Charjabug. He's like a little battery worm.
All right, I'm leaving. Bye,
they
guys.
put him into an
Bye, guys, I'm
RC. I
leaving.
think I
don't
just
know what
like
the
it
fuck you're
because
talking about,
it's so damn weird. Because they put these little Charjabugs in these RC cars, and they're the battery, but they're also the race car, and they race them.
No clue.
Yeah, it's
I think the episode wherever they explain Cubone's backstory to you is like a hard hitting. It makes you feel bad about yourself type episode that his mom died and he wears his skull and he
we-
cries all the time. Like
William,
Cubone,
He's a little
has the
bitch. He's a little
worst
bitch.
backstory.
Shut the fuck up and move on. Nobody cares about you.
William
All right.
Lewis says where James had a rack. Where he's like cross dressing.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, yeah. Where-
Yeah. Was that it was one of the band ones or whatever where he was like making fun of Misty for not having
when they saw
boobs.
Dratini and Dragon Aaron. The guy had a gun. That was banned as well.
So Rainy Day Collectible said, "Do you know how much PSA graders make?" I heard 150K, dude.
No,
I
it's
heard in the
minimum
past
wage.
They
No.
made like $15 an hour, and this
Minimum
is going back
wage.
a couple years. They make
Minimum
shit.
wage.
They make shit.
If it's not minimum wage, it's not much more than minimum
No,
wage.
it's-
And if you worked in any industry where you're just like shipping things or you're going through things or whatever, you have a quota of a certain amount of cards that you need to do per hour. And you have a certain error rate where you mess up a certain amount and they give you a slap on the wrist. It's just how it works. They spend like 30 seconds on your cards, no matter the grading company. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't make money. And people don't want to pay extra for it.
Well,
And
we're
the
already
only
paying
reason-
extra now.
The only reason you're paying extra now is the fact that they can't keep up to it. So they're just can gouge it.
Well, and also they're doing that. You gotta join the lobby for the economy raffle. Garbage.
Oh no, this
So
I
Marty
hated
the
so
Mash,
much. Like, did you guys see the I'll bring it up, I guess now. but
So
the,
Marty
the
the Martian
people-
said, PK, any plans on doing a live opening? I have zero plans in history to ever do something like that. Unless you mean to like just open it for myself, then yeah, I guess maybe that would be possible. But like to sell packs, never. It's a 0% chance.
I do
Alex
openings
said-
and I don't sell the packs. You could just
What?
do an opening, bro. Come on now.
Was it? Yeah, yeah. Is there a mega thread on somewheres like Reddit E4 with comparisons to sealed products, packs, etc., booster boxes, etc., like an exhaustive list? Sorry if you said this already. I thought Ryan was like flashing the answer, but then I
No, no,
realized
no.
it was
Pokemon
odds.
DNA asked what Jew flavor. I was the only Jew flavor that's sold in fucking New Jersey is Virginia tobacco now. It's garbage.
Wait, what happened to like the cotton candy ones and all that? Like,
Oh, I miss fucking
It's
cucumbers
probably-
so much. I miss cucumbers so much because little kids were doing it, and so they had to get rid of it.
Yeah, they
is there a
they
mega
did the same
thread?
thing here.
not that I know of. There's
With
like the mega thread
tobacco
that
in
has
general.
pack weights and stuff, but not, I don't know which comparisons. Packs to booster boxes. Dude, packs of booster boxes, we would have to like sit down for a while and talk about like light versus heavy versus where did that pack come from? Who opened the booster box? Who's selling it? All this shit. Like there's a lot that goes on there. Basic Trainer said 101 likes. Appreciate that. If anybody out there hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button for our first
did it.
ever podcast. Because I got two of the best co-hosts in the business. We've officially became the #1 podcast by some arbitrary fact that I just made up on the spot that has literally no basis in reality, but I said it, so it now becomes true.
Hmm.
Sally said, I would like to know from each of you, what is your most favorite card that you will never part with? I got it. I'm completing the dumbest possible collection you could complete is a base set Raichu because that was my favorite card growing up, graded 1 through 10 with all subgrades in between 1, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, all that, all the way up to 10. Some of these cards should be worthless. Some of the high grades, like the 10s and stuff, yeah, obviously they have value, but like the 3s I have, the 2s I have, worthless, but I would never part with my Raichu collection ever. Right, I know Ryan's answer, Mr. Gold Star Celebi.
No, it's actually my first edition base set Blastoise from my childhood that graded a PSA 3. I'll never part with that.
Really? I didn't know that.
I still know how I obtained it too. I ripped off some kid named Kevin Blake in 5th grade. I had a Venusaur.
Kevin Blake.
Jesus
I had a
Hashtag Kevin
Venusaur.
Blake.
Hold on,
Or-
time out.
I-
Are you gonna all of a sudden say his like social insurance number? Like,
No, Kevin Blake. I had a Venusaur.
Kevin,
And my dog
if you're
got
in the
to.
chat,
My dog
get
got
ripped
to
off.
shoot it up. It had like whole puncture marks from the teeth, but I was
And it
still
still got
able
a
to
3?
convince him. I was like, bro, remember, grass gets double the damage on Blastoise. You know, it's better. It's a better card. And somehow I got it, and I still have it today.
So real quick shout out to Emilio. He said, be free like Butterfree with a Venomath pick. That would be funny. So it's like you have the wrong Pokemon, but it
Well,
says-
no, there's a conspiracy theory that they messed up like the artworks and just left it in the game. That Venomoth should have been the evolved form of, Butterfree should have been the evolved form of Venonat, and then
yeah, because they have like similar traits or whatever.
Yeah.
You've never
Oh,
seen
that's
the
interesting. I
diagram for
didn't know
that? Oh, I gotta send you. I gotta send you the diagram. There's like a whole.
yeah, when you're on TikTok, you know everything.
That,
spend like- I spend like 8 hours
That
a
would
day
be
on
a TikTok.
I spend 8 hours a day on TikTok.
No, I appreciate that. We appreciate the super chat though. Next question is, what is everyone's favorite Pokemon card and why? We already kind of explained that. Alex said, you still answering questions. My answer to your question is yes, we are still answering questions. Just write it down below. So if anybody is asking questions, I am telling you right now. So for my view, when you write at Pokeknowledge cards, it highlights it. So I'm passing a lot of comments. So if you are not doing at Pokeknowledge, I don't see it in red, so I'm not stopping. But Marty the Martian just said, Pokeknowledge just for yourself to see how you react if you react at all. I don't even know what that meant.
He just wants to get your
droopy
reaction.
doop, droopy oop oop. Is there a pre-release Raichu, Ryan? There is not conclusive evidence. I would not say there is. There might be, but there's just not enough evidence
It's one of
to
those
prove it.
sketchy things, those sketchy watsy internal things where they can
My answer is yes, there
do
is.
bad things to your holes.
That's bold of you.
When Dave Person comes on, Dave Person's a strong believer, and dude, I would tell you right now, pre-release
It doesn't
Raichu
take
has
a
one of the
strong believer to
saddest
confirm
stories
that
to
it
it.
exists. Yeah,
The
it
guy
does-
who
it
like
definitely
bankrupt
does.
himself and committed suicide or killed himself or whatever with pre-release Raichu is a sad
Yeah.
story.
I mean,
No, it's a terrible thing.
Scott did a video on it, and it's just yeah. I mean, there's just not enough information. It just
If King Pokemon's still in this chat, which he was earlier, I'll tell you.
is that Gary?
Yeah, Gary.
The Gary.
The Gary.
Oh, I met him at Worlds.
Yeah, we could get him on one day. I'd be interested. I would like.
I know. Michael has done a video with him. 10K, right?
Yeah, I've done a couple of videos with them. I was in Las Vegas for work at one point.
Oh,
and I had some lunch with him, hung out, went to his place, saw his
that's nice.
saw his stuff.
Take some pictures.
No, took a picture at lunch, little picture at
I'm
lunch.
kidding.
But Gary's a good dude. He's old. He says a lot of
old people things.
crude and dude things.
I
but-
love old people crude
Yeah.
things because
Yeah.
like it just tells you how real it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's got that
Pretty
one
much.
grandparent. You're like, whoa, grandma, chill the fuck out.
Well, no, see, I wouldn't consider him like
But-
grandparent level.
No,
Like my grandma was
no.
super fucking racist. She was like 80 something when she died. You know,
Oh
like
god, careful, Ryan.
careful what? No, old people are fucking racist. Like
Okay, I'll give you that.
like what? Like you would hear her say shit, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And
But
like what
in
she's
ter- in
saying
terms
didn't
of,
even make
like-
sense.
Gary's heart is in the right place. He helps. I've seen him help. I don't know, like countless like new people that are new to the hobby or whatever, whether they're like looking for cards or looking for information or whatever. He's very harsh with some of the things that he says, which comes off rude, but at the same
Well,
time,
that
he's-
brings up that question. Like people got all bent out of shape.
he also like the thing is like people are like, oh my god, I can't believe he believes in this, but like Gary is one of those guys that just kind of believes in everything.
No,
He's
no,
a
it
collector.
really- it
He's
really
like
is.
he's a real collector. He collected everything. Like I think he had I grew up, we
I've-
collected Mage Knights, like these little like figurines or
I
whatever.
have
They're,
tons
like,
of them.
Yeah. Mage Knights were fucking sick.
No, but
And then
here's
we
the
were
thing.
like, we play with them. He had those, he had the metal version of those, he had magic
tons of
cards, he
them.
had all of like countless TCGs and everything
I've
else.
also-
I've heard him talk about Munson the what's that like old TV show, the Munsters. He's talked about the Munsters cards.
Yeah.
Like
Like he's a real collector. He
Yeah.
collects things because he fucking loves them. And
No,
that's
here's
it.
the thing. Like anybody can think what they fucking want,
Yeah.
and that's the end of the story. If you
Mhm.
want to think something and believe in something,
Mhm.
that's it. They're allowed to. That's it.
I think we blur this real imaginary line where it's like collector versus investor, and
Yeah.
it's listen, you don't make money in this hobby
Mhm.
until you go downstairs and you pull out random fucking Ninja Turtles TCGs. Or they're
Yeah.
not TCGs, they're just cards. But
The thing is, it only became investing recently.
recently, exactly.
You know,
So yeah,
Like,
it's
but-
a thing. It's just like collecting. The thing is like, I don't know. The more time you spend in the hobby, the more that you're gonna do well in the hobby.
the more time you spend in the hobby, the more opportunities that come your way, the more
Yes.
opportunities you find.
The more
opportunities-
knowledge you
Yeah.
have with everything involved, and the more that you know to make smart decisions. You can't just like all of a sudden decide, hey, I'm going to be a Pokemon stonker, and I'm going to come and I'm going to buy new sets, and I'm going to know that they're going to appreciate in this amount over this amount of time, or whether it's vintage, whether it's modern. You just have to spend time. If you spend time, stuff, as long as Pokemon doesn't die, it's going to appreciate in value.
I
over
feel like
time.
it's gonna die.
Can you imagine?
No, I
Pokemon's
feel like
dead.
it's gonna die. I think they're running out of ideas. Honestly.
Hey chat, is this Pokemon gonna die right now?
Yeah. Hashtag Pokemon's dead. Yeah.
Hashtag Pokemon is dead.
As we have 144 people listening, however many hours into this podcast we are. But
2 hours.
people said, I'm trying to read some of the questions. So what's your favorite
Ask me
new gen
Ryan.
set? That's easy. Brilliant Stars for me. Favorite new gen. Unless you want to do Cosmic Eclipse as new
You're talking
gen, then
certain-
obviously Cosmic Eclipse.
You take Cosmic over.
All day, every day.
Yeah, I love
Slam dunk.
Cosmic.
Cosmic Eclipse, believe it or not, is the modern set that I've opened the most of. I've opened the most Cosmic Eclipse because it came right during the pandemic, and I was just like, I don't like I don't like Sword and Shield. I don't like Rebel Clash. I don't like Darkness Ablaze. And I
So
was
you
just Cosmic Eclipse all day, every day, just opening packs.
It's a big set too, so you can open a lot without getting.
232 cards, not including
Yeah.
secret rares and shit. It's fucking huge, man.
Mhm.
Huge.
It's not Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike broke me because Fusion
Yes.
Strike won't even fit in the big boy like 4-slot binder. You need 2 360 card binders for Fusion Strike. It sucks really bad.
That's insane to think about.
Yeah.
But I like Cosmic Eclipse because the character rares, man.
Mhm.
Dude, every time I pulled the Pikachu, like I didn't happen a lot, but it was just this crazy, awesome,
Man.
nostalgic feeling.
It's crazy. The
And
Pikachu,
the
Pikachu,
trainers-
we were looking at that today,
The-
and it was. I didn't end up pulling it, so I bought one for $5, and it was like over $100 at one point. And I
So-
think now it's down to like $30 or something like that. But
So I know you hate signed slabs, but I have a CGC 8.5 Red's Pikachu from Cosmic Eclipse
ultimate
signed
meme.
by the one and only Gem Mint Pokemon and Rusty TCA Gaming
On the card,
on the
I'd-
slab.
I'd
so
rather have
makes
it on
you
the card.
mad.
I need to come over and
why-
just rub that off with alcohol.
I'd ra-
So basic trainers in the chat, basic trainer sign that
I
slab.
feel
That
like
was the
it's
one I
not-
brought down. with
I
me.
feel like the card, the slab, is like meme enough that it needs more of a meme signature. So
But
like
you need the slab.
it should
for
be
more
signed by
space.
like Collectibles Guru or something. I've respected people that sign the slab way too much for the 8.5 meme.
I love the 8.5 meme. I love it.
But the
I love it.
8.5 meme probably started way before it actually started.
You think it started for the PSA days and it wasn't the CGC days?
Yes, 100%. Because my friend Nathan Scratch Desk on Instagram, and I think 2018 created his Charizard first edition base set and got an 8.5, and it's been a meme between me and him ever since. Ever since, like everything's 8.5.
Oh yeah. Like I don't know if you guys know what like the purple energy card is saying. I don't want to like talk about it too much, but there's a 8.5 purple energy. It's an expedition graded energy from CGC. It's going around every time you receive it. You got to donate $20 to a charity of yourself or of your choice. You sign the slab and then you send it to somebody else within the community and they do the same thing. So all it does is constantly like donates money to charity.
That's cool.
But-
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Donating money to charity, especially when it comes to Pokemon, it's a good thing. Like everyone should want to donate money and donate to charity and stuff like that. So far it's gone to me, Catch 'em All Collectibles, Old School Pokemon, and it's headed its way to Pokemon Classics right now. So that will be fun when he receives that. And
Comes to
then
me, it's going into wood chipper.
I already made the joke that if I got it, I would crack it in.
crack it.
No, it's going into wood chipper. I'll donate.
Or-
I'll donate
or
$500.
rather
but it's
than
going into
like,
wood chipper.
I'll do that,
little
and
wood
then
chipper.
if it ever goes to auction eventually, it'd be nice to buy it and then crack it as a slab and then do the whole
that
thing
would
over
be a
again.
ballsy play.
So Alex asked, "What do we do for a living?"
I'm a geologist.
Porn.
So my background is environmental, but I worked, my first job was I was a petroleum engineer, and now I do consulting.
Michael,
Oh, we'll just say sales.
Sales.
I bleach assholes.
Jesus. Porn sales.
No, I collect cats for a living.
I retweet OnlyFans accounts.
No, I'm a CPA. I'm a CPA. I work for a company. I run the accounting department, and I live in my parents' basement. That too.
More Tupperware than anyone's ever seen.
Those are all
You
sterilite,
should be like
clear latch bins from Target.
Tupperware salesman.
I probably spent at least $10,000 on bins.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot there. Just in view.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. A lot. That's all I do.
Fair enough.
What's new set you hate? What's a new set you hate? Rattle Pokemon.
A new set that I hate. I think Go is gonna be a disappointment. I kind of like the peel away gimmick,
No, it's terrible.
but
It reminds me of fake shit.
it does. It's like a bunch of
That's
fake shit.
the second I saw that on
I just think it should have existed when Go came out and was in its boom. I think Go is gonna be a disappointment. People are like kind of banking on it, but I've never heard anyone that was just like real super amped up about it. I don't think that person exists, and for that reason, I mean, it could get more people into the TCG.
I don't think it
If
would.
I think
I
the thing is, I think they should have included something on the Go cards that was applicable to the game, so that
Well,
like the
didn't they do
Pokemon
that
Go
with, like,
people
one
would
of the
have a reason.
trainers? Didn't they do that with one of the trainer cards?
Yeah, they did.
They
But
did,
then
right?
it seems like the Go cards don't have that.
Like, is
unless
that,
the
what
code
is that-
cards
that
in the
trainer
box.
card, was
maybe.
that trainer card even beneficial? Was it playable? What, I don't even understand what
No.
happened with that.
It was kind of down.
Okay.
You bought Go merch from the Pokemon Center online, and
You got, like, that
you got the card
professor or
and you got that like professor that doesn't look like it's something that belongs in Pokemon. Similar to like the new Pokemon trading card game live, where it's just like, why did you not use your Pokemon assets for your Pokemon game? But again, Pokemon Company is dumb.
Yeah, Pokemon DNA. If you're ever in New Jersey, yes, I would bleach your asshole for free. Absolutely.
Use code Cooltrainerryan for free bleaching.
So funny story about Pokemon DNA. I met him too.
I thought you were gonna say funny story about
I've bleached.
asshole bleaching.
I did not bleach his asshole. But funny story about him is he's got a pretty awesome collection too. He's one of those guys that when you think about for this hobby, it's like, oh, like give me an example of like how this hobby is going to continue to grow. He entered this hobby in like the last 2 years. His collection as it stands right now is already like, it's one of those very impressive collections.
Probably bigger
and
than mine. It's probably. I would say it's probably bigger.
well, all right, Ryan, like you are in the 1%, or maybe not.
No, I'm not though. I'm
You
not.
are in the
I'm
0.1%.
not. Like you don't
Yeah,
understand.
you
I
definitely
don't
are.
think my collection's that big.
Or let me ask
You don't
so we
because
asked
you
this
surround
question.
yourself with people that are bigger collectors than you.
Yes.
There you go.
That's the problem I found myself going in is the people I surround myself with. I'm always like, my collection's not big. It's not big. It's not big. And then when I look at other ones, then I'm like, maybe I've been figuring this out wrong. Because if Ryan is telling everyone watching this video that his collection is small, makes all of us
Yeah.
nothing. We're just
Well, I mean, think about it.
dust.
You started collecting in 2016,
But
right?
it's time. It's time.
I started collecting in 2012, but
Well, I've never been to Ocean City Boardwalk. Quads shot.
Mm.
Come shot. I'm gonna call you come shot.
I like the professor comment. Cool bleacher Ryan.
Yeah, that's what's up. Creating memes every day, all day. That's all I do.
Fair enough.
Create memes. I opened 3 booster boxes in under 30 minutes.
Farfetch says the Pogo trainer card just gave you special research and a badge on Pogo. Interesting. I never claimed it on Pogo because I got banned.
Because you cheated.
Because I cheated. Yeah, I spoofed.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
a
so we
spoofer.
we definitely talked about that Ditto card. That Ditto card is I think it's gonna be
I'm
awesome.
sus about it.
If it's just every Bidoof is just like a peel off, it's gonna be weird. And then like how many cards do you keep? If it, like can imagine the weird dynamic that it'll create if the card underneath can be a different card, if it's like if there's actually
Like
different
I said, if
versions of
it's
the
gonna be
Ditto.
every other card, like
And then like are people like peeling it carefully and then like putting it back, or is it always the same card underneath?
I'm gonna peel that shit and I'm gonna be
And it's
abusive to
I
it.
think someone said it in the chat, but wouldn't it be better if like the card on the front was like a Bidoof and it had like the Ditto eyes, and then you had to like know that instead of having the little logo at the bottom?
I don't know. Okay, chat. I need some like promiscuous questions. I need some content. I need something good. Something good. Ask some dirty questions. Let's get
Ask Ryan
Oh,
about his
no.
dating life. Ryan, how's his
Yeah.
dating life going? You on Plenty of Fish, Bumble? What do we
Oh no,
got?
I was dating a girl and I ended it last night.
He was waiting for that to
I
come
was
up
making
in
a
chat.
joke, but that's okay. He's like,
But-
That's
well,
why
no,
he's
I wasn't
asking.
waiting for anything. You asked
did you want to hang out tonight? And you're like, listen, I
No,
got a
no, we always-
podcast that's just
no,
started
no,
on
we
Friday. We
never
can't
hang-
hang out.
No.
What's your favorite?
It
Bluetooth
just
story?
wasn't working out. But yeah. There's plenty of other fish in the sea.
Drew said, do I do any non-TCG related hobbies? Hell yeah, man. I hang out with my family all the time I get.
I go to the gym. If you ain't going to the gym, get to the gym.
I don't.
Therion,
Yeah.
who Ash's dad is, fucking cares. Ryan, how much do you make? From what? Which income? I have many income streams. How many days of no FAP are you on? Shit. I think probably like a month.
Jesus Christ.
Body count. I'm actually under 20. Okay. Have any of you guys slept with someone in the Pokemon cosplay? No. I'm asking Ryan, when did you get your distro deal? I started getting my
This is all going way past my comfort zone. I was making a
There's
joke.
nothing past my comfort zone. That is great. Who do I sub on OnlyFans? No one. I'm better than that. If you're subbing to anybody on OnlyFans, porn's free. So, ask her
Sure.
to come on the podcast. No, she's gone. What else is there?
He's just
Who?
rapid fire.
Oh, your ex?
Ryan, fine. How much you worth? I'm probably worth a good 500 billion. That's what it
500
compromise
billion.
my morals. Ryan, how big? I'm above average. Well, come on, keep it going, everybody. Come on, let's go.
My heart hurts. My heart
Who's the
hurts.
best Pokemon OnlyFans?
See, this is the good stuff. This is make great content. This is what I'm about.
Who has the best Pokemon?
This is
OnlyFans?
this is full degenerate now. All right.
Yeah, that's what I am.
So Ryan, what's the apple juice today?
The same thing. It's Black Label. It's always Black Label.
You ever tried Gold Label? So they stopped making it a couple years back.
No, I tried Blue Label and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Can you
either.
talk about step by step how you attained your collection?
Years and
Ryan, you want to
years.
go to Denny's? No, Denny's sucks, bro. I'll fucking cook you dinner, and you'll like it.
And the next morning he'll make
breakfast,
you
bro.
eggs.
I'll make you breakfast in the morning. I'll make you a banging ass fucking egg sandwich with fucking hot sauce. Trust me, you'll like
I
it.
don't-
With with
unpopular
Adobe-
opinion.
With Adobe
buy-
seasoning.
I love breakfast. I love eggs, and I love spicy stuff. but for some reason, I don't want spicy eggs.
I like eating ass. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I have to go get more. This live went a little out of control.
Yeah, go,
Yeah.
go, go. Okay,
That's-
step by
it's
step.
okay, we'll take
how
care of
I
it while
attain
you're
my
gone.
collection. So it started back in 2016 when I was severely depressed and I got back into Pokemon collecting. And I would just buy tons of stuff on Amazon, go to the store, buy packs, and just open stuff. And it turned into like preserving my monetary investment in things. And then it just evolved into me going on Instagram, creating an Instagram account, trading. I actually used to trade with people on Instagram, and that's how I built my account, buying stuff. And I started buying stuff and just keeping it sealed. And then I got into the whole you could find a shit ton of cards on TCG Player, what eBay, Reddit, Amazon, even. What else is there? What's it? Troll and Toad, and just buy a bunch of cards. Created. I like literally lived on eBay, refreshing Pokemon new listings, all categories, every 5 to 10 minutes while I was at my job, and just built capital and found deals. And how now we're 6 years later, and this is where we're looking at.
So
Right,
can I
can I
just say for
start
everybody
slow?
else out there watching, I don't know why you are still watching this video after
Never
all this
start
time, but
low.
if you are not subscribed to this channel, you are doing something amazingly wrong. And this
Pokemon
is going,
DNA. If you want to see my butthole, yeah, I'll start an OnlyFans just for you.
this is going to become a monthly podcast. Smash that like button. I don't know why you haven't smashed the like button yet, but this is going to be a
Could
monthly.
I see
thing.
some sealed EX Deoxys or BB or Blister? What's BB?
Booster box.
So shout out to Jacob Rodriguez said, Pokeknowledge, you think Pokemon is pushing sets too fast? Thoughts? No, I think Pokemon is just doing what they've been doing now for a couple years. I feel like the
Yeah.
set releases are very easily timable. They make sense. I think in
Have
what
they
was
even
it? What was the
changed
year we had?
pattern?
What was the year we had 2 specialty sets? Was that? No, Shine of Fates came out in February, so there was. I don't know. I think they're
For the
doing
most
it
part,
right.
it's like every few months, and it's like
Yeah,
to a T.
I'm okay with
you know
it.
what's
Like
coming.
it's all makes sense.
The only
Like,
thing is that's different is kind of the set size is a lot bigger, which might make a lot more sense for like the Japanese sets, which are already kind of small but more frequent. But when you combine them into the English sets,
I just like watching Ryan just struggle down there. Look at him.
No, Alex says, "Oh, shorty, I know you ain't gay, but I'll let you lay that Pokemon Pokepipe for a fucking shiny selfie." That like those are the comments I love because like my YouTube videos, people just comment random shit and I fucking die laughing. And I love that shit, and that's what it's all about. It's like the circle of like content that
yeah.
I post a video and then I get the content back from people commenting and makes me laugh, and it's just so enjoyable.
I even like the mean ones. They're fucking awesome.
I couldn't miss you say guys are my favorite PK. Show us a collectible you have shown? No.
All right. Before you show a collectible you haven't shown, Ryan,
No, I showed
we'll just talk about what is the game you always talk about playing?
What?
That game that you have like the sealed one. It has the 4 unlimited packs in it, but you've talked about playing it.
Oh, Master Trainer. Yeah, Master Trainer.
Master,
Best
so
board
do
game-
you have an
best
open
board game.
Masters trainers?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I
Would
bought
you-
it from the flea market for $4.
I would love to do a live stream of a Masters trainers game.
Did I have to move your fucking board pieces? No fucking shot.
No. I mean, obviously, this is going to be eventually when me, you, and Rattle eventually meet in the future, which is just, it's not a question of when, it's an inevitability. It's just going to,
Oh, I've literally told Nick like we should play fucking Master Trainer live.
but I
How many
want to
players
live
is it
stream it,
for?
and I want to have literally 3 viewers the entire time, but I want to do it just so I can play. I don't know what this game
There's
is.
no way. There's no way it's gonna have.
What? It's got
There's no
6
way.
players, bro. It's got 6
Okay,
players.
we get 6 players. Who are the other players? Can I be a player?
No, but we could just
You
play
have
4
to be a player.
players. You could just play 4. Basically, you move around the board.
but
and
I
when
feel
you
like
land
we
on a
should have max
Pokemon-
players, right?
When you land on a Pokemon, you have to roll a dice. to fucking capture them. And then
Alright.
you build up a Pokemon. Then you get to when you get a certain amount of power points, because they all have power points, you get to the Elite Four, and then you have to win a Elite Four battle to win the game.
Fair.
All right, Cool Trainer Ryan. This is a situation. It's us three. We're at a Pokemon event. We got 3 other players.
I'm
Who
gonna
are
be
the
trash.
I feel
other
like this has
players
to be at the
make
hotel
6?
room or something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're
be
in the hotel
trashed.
room.
I wanna
There's
be
no way-
trashed.
We're trash. Brian
Are
is
we-
potentially naked, so I can only live stream the board. I can't live stream the rest of the players. But who are the other
No, we
3?
can censor that out.
Who are the other
we can
3?
edit
Just
it.
make it blurry. You can make it blurry. It won't be a live. It'll be like a regular video. Who are the other 3? Nick,
Just have this.
because I want to beat
Nick.
Nick's ass. We could do
Do you get to choose like game pieces or anything?
no. They're just regular random characters.
Alright.
They're not anything special.
Okay, I was gonna say I want first dibs on that, but
No, it's not like fucking Monopoly, bro.
all right.
Have you played the Pokemon on Monopoly? Have you ever played the Pokemon Monopoly?
I have not.
It's the best Monopoly ever created.
What are the pieces? What are the game pieces in Pokemon?
They're different.
Monopoly?
There's like Mewtwo, Pikachu, Clefairy, Blastoise, and something else. There's 2 others. But it's the extra additional rules that come along with playing the game. That like double ones, you can warp, like teleport, like Mewtwo, and go to any place on the board, or you can choose to roll 2 and roll again. But like double sixes is where it's at. Is if
So you
roll
broke the
double
4th
sixes,
wall of
battle.
Monopoly, huh?
You roll double sixes and battle somebody for their Monopoly. It's so cool. It's such the additional rules in that Monopoly is so amazing.
That would be extremely tough to understand the rules of Monopoly from
Extra.
a different Monopoly.
No, it's just it's only if
like
you
a
roll
couple
doubles.
extra X's.
Only if you roll doubles. You can either roll the doubles and roll again, or you choose that special ability. That's all
Is
it
that a
is.
thing that
Oh.
they usually do for most Monopoly
No,
side
no.
games?
no.
I'm not a huge board gamer, if I'm being honest, but I will
How old
make
are
an
you? 20.
exception.
You're what? You're
You gotta
27.
make an exception for
Yeah.
the hypothetical
You're
situation.
27, right? You're 27, right?
Yeah, of
Damn,
course.
I remember that shit well. Damn, good.
No, I'm not 27.
How old are you?
Look at me, I'm an
24?
old man.
24?
He told you on our last live, man.
I forget.
I'm 34. He's 35. You're
Yeah.
30.
Damn, I'm the youngest on this
Yeah,
bitch.
I'm
What
old as
the
fuck.
fuck?
Get over it.
How do you think I was around in 99 for all this shit? I was like prime age in 99.
Me too,
No, you didn't even know what was going on in 99.
bro.
You were just a youngin' rat, or Brian.
I was
Yeah.
11. I was 11. Chill.
You didn't
In
know how to
99?
party. Yet. You were at that point. You were only split in a beer with 3 friends in the woods. You're only drinking like a third of a
Yeah.
beer.
No, I was riding my
Listen.
bike, coming home for
No,
dinner.
you
Don't
were
worry.
learning to crawl.
It's the type of shit I say to Nick.
We finally got a question.
Because he's a year younger.
At Pokeknowledge, do you think Evolving Skies will have a new low with the new reprint? New low? What is the low of Evolving Skies?
Depends-
95 it hit?
It depends on the reprint. It really does.
Yeah.
I can get boxes right now for 125 a box. So it's all about knowing people.
Yeah, but everyone's also dumping their boxes because they know they're going to be more boxes.
No, this is before the reprint was announced. This was like
Alright,
last
yeah,
week.
yeah. So now
Depends
they're-
how much was reprinted. We can revisit this after the reprint happens, and I can let you know what my distributor
Yep.
allocates to me. Because like that's really the
That's
I
good
feel like it's going to
indication.
be.
That's
I
a
feel like
perfect
it's gonna be
answer.
chunky.
we'll
It's
only
weird.
know what people are allotted. But if it's
Have-
crazy, if they're like, oh, dude, by the way, Astral Radiance only got like 1 or 2 waves. And by the way, all this product, all this printer capabilities went to Evolving Skies for the last 3 months. Dude, if that's the case, it's going to be a dump. And we could potentially see like crack the sub $90 booster boxes. But then if it's the opposite, where it's like, no, it wasn't actually a lot. It's like a very small, and Ryan's only
Right.
able to get 1 or 2 cases from a distributor. It's not going to
well,
do.
I remember I have a small account, so you have to
No,
think about
but-
bigger accounts. You have to think about
You gotta
I'm
think about
just
the
saying,
fact
like,
that the fact
size-wise,
that
yeah.
this seems like it's coming on its own, and nothing else is announced around it. Seems like it's gonna be a pretty big dump.
Yeah, it's going to be a dump. It should be a dump though, because Pokemon needed to stop having booster boxes for a 8-month-old set hit 180 American. Like
Yeah.
that's gotta
Well,
stop.
no,
But I feel
I mean,
feel like
they-
that
they-
stopped in general though. Like the Flip Dippers 69s are pretty much done at this point.
You ever sit in a wooden chair for too long and your dick falls asleep?
Are you in a wooden chair?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, you don't have a
Oh, your
computer
dining
chair?
room chair?
Are you a
Please-
maniac?
Can for
This
the love of
okay, time on.
Ryan, where do
Please-
you hide your dead bodies? That's all I have to say because you've got to be a murderer if you're sitting in a fucking wooden chair.
So, like I've said on one of my videos, the table I do everything at, the chair I sit in was my grandfather's that he did his hobby at. He was a couponer, and I do my hobby on the same table he did when he did his hobby.
was it the
Way
same
to
chair?
make me
or
feel
the
like
same
shit.
table?
Same
after my funny
chair.
joke.
Same table. I have his other chair here too. It's even more woodier type of chair.
It's good.
that-
It gives you splinters.
like,
to
no, like,
really,
no,
really
yeah,
give you
yeah,
that
yeah,
feeling.
This is like a more like sophisticated wooden chair. Yeah, just yeah. It's the same. It's the same chair I sit in when I do work for my regular job and shit. I sit in a wooden chair.
Oh Jesus.
But see how you're leaning back like this? I
Yeah,
sit
but
straight
like
up
I
like
have
this
like
posture.
there's like spring to it.
Yeah,
but the thing
I
is like
sit up.
everyone, you'd be surprised. I get so many comments,
I got a couch.
like an absurd amount of
Yeah,
comments
you're
about
sitting on the
like
couch.
about like, oh, you're sitting in your expensive chair, whatever. Like it was kind of an expensive chair, but it's also like I don't know how many years old this is now. Like probably like 15 years since I got this chair.
Yeah, but still, like, see, like those types of chairs, I can't. Like, even at
But,
work,
like,
I hate sitting.
The
at,
gaming
like,
chairs, if
But
I
the gaming
want to
chairs are the
slap
worst, like,
everyone, no,
it like consumes you, and like you're like, ugh.
no, it's a racing seat, which isn't designed for. Just
No.
buy a good office chair.
I sit straight up
And you're
without
good.
any back support or anything. I just sit straight up like this.
So, Pokemon DNA said, "Cool trainer Ryan, how long does it take you to clean up after throwing cards everywhere in your YouTube videos?"
Faster than you think.
Yeah, he has a broom apparently, and it's look at this.
Don't ruin my next video, asshole.
I just like to also mention the fact that it has a guard on it. What is that? So you don't get blisters?
Yeah, bro. It's an old ass broom, bro. Don't hate.
What the hell? You get a
Oh.
foam padding on your
Bro,
broom?
just like a rake has a fucking
you.
like-
Okay, time out. Time out. You refuse to have foam on your chair, but you have foam on your broom.
It's my remember, I live with my parents, asshole. My parents buy things. I go in the garage
Okay,
and grab
so
a
it wasn't you. It
I
wasn't
go
you
in
that
the
selected
garage
the foamy
and I-
broom.
grab a random fucking tool for my fucking videos.
God damn.
Ryan, when was the video you made your song to? Was that the last video you did?
Can you guess what the inspiration was?
Hold on. Don't say anything because I'm loading it right now. Sadly, I have to do ads.
Hoo ah, boop and baby, hoo
Hold on, we
ah,
got
hoop
it. Hold
and a
on.
booby, hoo ah, hoop and a booby, hoo ah, hoop and a booby. Wow. Mm,
Hold
mm,
on, let's see what we got to do.
mm, 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 mm. Hoo ah, hoop and a booby,
Duct tape
hoo
grip.
ah, hoop and a booby, hoo ah.
Where the hell?
It's from a game show.
No, it's not from a game show.
There was like a couple people that got in my comments. You're old. You motherfuckers are old. You should know it.
All right, Ryan. You see what's on my screen right now? Can we
Oh
do it?
God, motherfuckers.
Let's do it. Ready?
Yeah, do it. Let it rip. Is that Hanson?
He opens up these packs for your pure enjoyment. He's got the fastest hands in this Pokemon community. He pulls nothing but trash, so you don't waste your money. He'll take you on a ride to endless disappointment. Tell me, what kind of trash? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
That's Hanson.
No,
That
it's
was
not.
YouTube gold.
Where in the
Anybody who
world-
made it this far in the chat, I'm so proud of you because you got to experience that.
No, it's
I
Carmen
just
Sandiego.
did you
No,
actually
no,
set
it's
up
not.
a green screen for that?
Yeah, the me
You have
where,
like the pop-up one?
the what?
You had a pop-up green screen that you set up for that?
No, I have a gigantic green screen.
That you set up for that.
Yeah.
Like this bad boy?
Yeah, how big is yours? How big is yours?
I just painted my wall green.
Oh, I have like a portable one that's fucking like
No, I full
that's like
commit.
that's longer than me. I have a
This is-
gigantic one.
I don't know how many feet this is. This is half the
Oh, you could do green screens on Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
this.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention. I don't fucking know. I'm learning about technology these days.
Again, hold on. Let me ruin the immersion.
I just want a green screen of Ryan's background. This is a green screen. I'm just really bad at green screening. That's actually a green screen. You guys are doing jokes.
It's been a green screen this whole time.
you guys are suckers.
Yeah. So if I all of a sudden go oopsie doopsie.
Wait, what the fuck is Ryan doing?
Green screen.
He's green screening right now.
I'm just gonna stay on the green screen. I don't even know how to update it. How do I update it?
I have no clue. But Rattle's
Had-
got all the
had he
green screens.
updated?
Look at him go.
So like I'm my webcam is like a virtual camera.
Oh, so I can't do it through the Zoom.
So if you use OBS, you can like create virtual camera with the newest
Change your
version.
background on Zoom with a green wall. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, you might be able to do that too.
Preferences.
You might be able to create a little Zoom
Background
village.
filters. Hold on. Plus. Oh, hold on. Add image. Hold on. Timeout. Hold on. Timeout.
Let it
Give
rip.
me a second. Just continue conversation. It's all good. Continue conversation. Go ahead.
Any and all.
All right.
Add
Listen,
image.
listen. I
Nope,
gotta
nope,
I gotta give the people what they want again. So one more time.
What's
One
that?
more time, real quick.
More
Real quick.
screen share.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're here, baby. We're here. We're here.
He opens up these packs for your pure enjoyment. He's got the fastest hands in this Pokemon community.
Did you actually have your headphones on there? Or is that a connector, like a wireless connector?
No, it's just it's
Some
headphones, bro.
random headphones that you had that weren't
No,
connected.
it's my gaming headphones. My gaming headphones.
Are they falling apart?
No, I just unplugged.
Do we need to upgrade your gaming setup? Oh, your Pokerev now.
What's going
Sick.
on? Is it still playing? Why is it not? I'm not still sharing my screen, am I?
No. I don't
No,
think
you're
so.
fine. I got Pokerev in my background. I got his background.
Dude, I love that though. Brian,
All right.
when you
Can you
sent
point out
that-
which boxes that you've purchased or
Huh?
found in the background there?
Oh shit!
Give us a tour of the background. Give us a Pokerev tour of your background right now.
all his Yu-Gi-Oh boxes. That was all me. It's all me. All me. All the Yu-Gi-Oh he owns pretty much is all because of me from
Alright.
that one purchase.
Can I try to name all the boxes and you tell me if I'm right? So obviously, right above the K is a fossil, but I can't tell what's to the left of the fossil.
Oh, that's Hidden Legends. Then it's
No,
Team
no,
Rocket.
no.
Then
Hidden
Challenge.
Legends. Hidden Legends is to the right,
On
and
the
then there's
left side.
Team Rocket. But I'm saying to the left
On
of
the other side.
the fossil.
Well, let me
Above the
let me-
P.
Let me talk.
Above the P, yeah. Above
Oh
the
no,
P.
that's Chrome. It's Chrome Series 1.
Oh, it's Chrome. So then we got all right. So Fossil, Hidden Legends, Team Rocket, Gym Challenge, Base Set 2, Jungle, and then fuck if I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragons. Well, no, we'll start from the left. We'll start back
Arrow
from the left.
Servant, Magician's Force, and then probably the last one is probably Invasion of Chaos.
Even so, all these packs down below on that shelf. What are they all? What are they? The single packs.
There's like
Go
Diamond and
watch,
Pearl.
go
and,
watch his
like,
old videos. He
What
literally
if I'm
sent me
gonna
this
go
picture.
back and watch his old videos. I see the first edition box just sticking in my face though.
No, then he's got no, he's gonna,
Is that a Rumble? Is that a Rumble 3-pack?
yeah, it's a Rumble pack. Yeah. I got like fucking 20 of them.
I see the Pikachu snap, but next to that, yeah, it's so hard to tell.
Yeah, bro.
And then I see some
Pokemon said he went to
expedition
school with
boxes
that
on the
hair. Does he
bottom.
cut yours?
bottom right.
I would never let that motherfucker touch my hair, ever. He also went to nail school too. He does manicures and pedicures too.
You're so lucky nobody's still watching this video at this point.
There's still
There's
136 watching. What are you
136 people
talking
that are
about?
clipping this right now. This is gonna be my Monday and Tuesday video. Is gonna be like this Pokemon really do nails.
You gotta remember, he sent me this to do a green screen with. So like,
Is that what his intention was, or was it just?
oh no, you have to go back to like my shorts when I first
Oh,
started.
you did one of those
Yeah,
with the background.
you can change your background.
I cannot believe how many people are tuning in at this late.
To
in
listen
this-
to ridiculous conversations about nothing.
I'm so sorry to everyone who made it
It's
this
insane.
far in the
Everyone's
video.
done this.
But
to
if you
Rev.
haven't smashed that like button, what the are you doing? I'm so sorry. We got Ryan with the Poke Rev
there's only 4
stream.
people.
No, there's 135.
Basic Trainer's been clipping this whole time. It's okay. He's my TikToker.
Go ahead,
manager
clip all
now.
you want.
Basic, DM me. I'll send you my login details for my TikTok account.
You guys ever see what my collection used to look like? That's a good one. That's a good one.
So Ryan, I want to know what's your next big buy right now?
There's no big buy, bro. I ain't buying shit. I'm trying to buy a fucking house.
That is a big buy though.
Houses are ridiculous. I don't think those have dipped yet, have they?
They say it's going to soon, maybe 10 to 30% from what I heard, but
What's your biggest worry though? Like buying a house right now, you need crazy storage space.
no, I'm buying a house for like fucking 5 people. Yeah, obviously. That's the problem. And I got to build a huge ass catio for all my cats. So that's another like
You
50
just
to
call it a
100K.
catio?
Catio.
Like a patio for your cats?
Yeah. Is that a problem, Michael?
Yeah.
How many cats you got there, Mr. Poke Rev, aka Cool Trainer
I
Ryan?
have 5 cats.
Cool Trainer Rev.
Cool Trainer Rev.
Went down the
Yeah.
wrong pipe.
I've heard of the crazy cat lady like from The Simpsons, but crazy cat man.
I didn't like go out and buy these cats. They just showed up.
I just
Alright.
feed them and they come.
All right, guys. So we've officially gone for an extremely long time.
I gotta go. I don't think any of my cats are inside, so I have to go out and hunt them
Alright.
down.
So listen, for everybody out there, we appreciate you guys so much. Every single person that tuned in. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I don't know what the future of this podcast is going to be, like where it's going to be in the future, whether it's going to continue to be on this channel, be its own channel, whatever. Either way, I could speak for Rattle. I could speak for Ryan. We appreciate every one of you guys. We appreciate you guys joining the chats, conversing with us, watching this real time after the fact. It doesn't matter. We appreciate every single one of you guys.
Nah, fuck
Guys-
that. If you don't subscribe to my goddamn channel, I'm coming after you. And if you
The
don't,
link to
turn on all
Rattle
those,
and Ryan's
I'm coming
description,
after you.
their channels in the description below. Definitely subscribe
If
to
you
Ryan.
don't
He's
subscribe to me, I'm not coming after you. But if you scam people, you're fucked.
He's
I'm
coming
coming
after
for you.
No, you can scam people if you don't subscribe and turn on all.
Unless
Okay,
it's an
so-
it's
old
only
lady.
22%.
so if you don't
Don't
subscribe to
scam
him-
old ladies. Old ass ladies scamming them
Don't-
for
don't
binder
scold-
collection.
No, you just have to take advantage of older people.
Don't take advantage of older people.
This
And
is a
don't scam
future
people.
Rattle video.
Don't
if
take
I've ever
advantage
seen
of
one.
anyone.
All right,
And-
guys. We appreciate every one of you guys.
No,
I hope you guys
absolutely,
had fun.
Everybody that tuned in, I love all of you. Thank you so much for the talk. I love it. It's awesome.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys all in the next.
Love you guys. Hopefully, let's get some cool shit, some cool people next time.
Who's cool, bro?